Hello, hello, hello. We are back. It is a chill Sunday stream. We are streaming Paralives today. We are gonna get Nara's house all sorted. I'm pretty excited for it. I've been spending a lot of time in build by mode, and I think I've got it down pat now. But hello, hi. If you are catching the replay, I'm Nikki. You've landed on Narrative Nikki, my channel. I play mostly RPGs here, but I also love a good life sim, and I really love Paralives. It's a whole, at this point, I think 5 or 6 days old, and they have pulled out all the stops for this game in this mega early access state that it's in. Sims who? Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Sims who? We don't know her. Never met her. Don't care about her. Love this game. So we are going to be doing some home reno for Miss Nara today in Paralives. Nara is our para who we made on well, it would have been Monday's stream because that was launch day. So off stream, I spent some time. I did build her. We have a house, we have some landscaping, and we have, excuse me, some of the interior done, the basics done. But now we are going to be doing some more interior design, getting the overall aesthetic established. And then I do have some actual gameplay I want to get to today. I have some goals for stream. We'll pull up our ParaPal dashboard, give that a look. If you want to know where I got ParaPal dashboard from, that is in the description. It is from a creator called Yasmin's Corner, and they had this set up for The Sims called SafePal dashboard. And then once Paralives came out, they created a Paralives version, which is included in the SafePal version. So if you have both games and play both games, you'll get both when you get this. So you can head on over to their website and grab that. It is a very fair price. I believe it was $9 US for me. Worth every penny. It's very well thought out. They have everything set up. It's just plug and play. So I love it. We're going to get going. And it's not sponsored, not affiliated, just sharing love. But anyway, hi everybody. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. No more chatting. Let's go. Got game pulled up. Maybe. Just kidding. Hold on. I did have game pulled up. Hold please. I gotta switch my game capture. I was doing troubleshooting last night on things. So let me pull in audio. Give me just a moment. There we go. Hopefully we'll be able to hear game now when I unpause. There we go. Not my throat already wigging out. All right, let me move my face. Hold, please. Put me up in the corner. I think right corner should be good for Paralives. All right. She's dancing. She's having a good old time. All right, we should be able to hear game audio. I have it down a little. Just because I think it got a little loud during some cutscenes, but that was about it. Let me turn it up a smidge. Otherwise, I don't think you're going to be able to really hear anything. There'll be some music that goes on here in a little bit whenever I'm in build mode, but there's Narra. Let's say good morning to Narra, or good evening, or good wherever you are. She's having a good old dance. Okay, so she's outside on purpose. This is her little house that I have started, the little shell we have here. And this is the landscaping I've put in thus far. So we just did a little path. She's got this long, narrow piece of property. I just put in some like wildflower, like prairie grass stuff. And then this is the back of her house. And it kind of drops off a cliff back here to like this railroad. We have a bit of fence here that was in when we bought the property. And a lot of these trees and things were already here. I just sort of moved things around and got rid of some stuff. And if you were here or have seen last stream where we where we first bought, there was some like trash and stuff everywhere, and I thought you could pick it up, but you can't. It's actually terrain paint. I found out it was terrain paint, so you can just paint that away. I added some lights to our path. This is going to be our eventual path to our backyard when we get that put in. I don't know that we'll tackle that today. I'm more concerned with like the interior of the house today, other than adding a lot of backyard landscaping, because as you can see, we're working with not a lot of cash at this point, although this does get you more than you think it does. So, yeah, so this is what we have so far. We're going for as the thumbnail suggested, we're going for a modern kitchen witch country cottage vibe. That's the vibe we're going for today. So if you like that kind of aesthetic, that's what we're rolling for. I don't necessarily want to hit it directly on the nose. That's why I added modern to it, because like when you think like witchy, cottagey, whatever, like the aesthetics of this game overall, like you can very much tailor it to however you would like it to be, like just like kind of you can in Sims. But because we're working with early access at the moment, girl, you're gonna have to stop dancing or you're gonna like dance till you die. You're getting tired. Let me pause. She's like literally over here dancing till she dies. Um, I don't want to like push this too far. I went on and made the mistake of looking for like mods, thinking surely there's only a few. Y'all, there was already 327 pages of mods in like the Steam workshop thing. The game is like less than a week old. Calm down. What are we doing? People have lost their shit. We've lost the damn plot, folks. Whatever, I love it. Like clearly this game had some serious like need and want and fan base well before it ever launched. So, I was not as aware of this as everyone else was. I'm late to the Paralives being a thing. I discovered it because I was watching Yasmin's Corner play like Sims stuff. And I just discovered Yasmin's Corner like 5 or 6 months ago. And then they started talking about it. And that's how I found it. And so it's like, oh, this is a thing. And then I've been waiting for it since then. But apparently this has been in production for years. And people have been waiting for it. But anyway, that's enough. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna hit build mode. And here's our music. It's very nice. It's very comforting. I like the music in this game. It's very chill. Alright, so we're not messing too much with exterior. So let's go down a level. Get our roof gone. So this is what I sort of have so far. Let's change the time of day though, so that we can clearly see everything we have going on. I like to put it at noon. That way sun's like directly overhead, so we have some really good lighting. I'm gonna turn music down just a little so that it's not taking me out. So it's some nice background volume. Okay. I think that's probably good. Alright, let me clear my throat one more time, sorry. Okay, so my thought is like jewel tones, right? I'm going for a jewel tone, earth tone sort of vibe here. That's what I'm thinking. Because that gives that aesthetic to me. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like she's a jewel tone, earth tone girly, right? And with her kitchen witch vibe that she's giving, I feel like she needs jewel tone, earth tones. Okay, so this is the layout. I've given her like this small little bathroom. Yes, this is a giant piece of property, but we all agreed last stream that the emphasis for her was never going to be the house, right? She just does not give an absolute, you know what, about her actual home other than how the home feels. Does not care that it's big. She could not care less. So the property itself is what she really wanted, which is why we went with this giant piece of land. So the goal at some point is to give her this beautiful lush garden, a flower garden, beautiful outdoor place to like sit and like have a beautiful outdoor space. So like the interior of the house, yes, needs to be pretty and cozy and homey, but we don't really care that it's big. So that's why we've gone with this sort of semi-open concept, small little cottage rectangle house. So we have this tiny little bathroom, simple subway tile, fun little floor, corner shower, white and gold. Keep it simple, right? Nothing fancy going on in the bathroom. I don't know that I'll deck it out too much. We got a freaking toilet paper holder on the wall, some tissues on the back of the toilet, our little brush. I thought about maybe putting some shelving in here, so I think we might do that. Might as well just finish up the bathroom. So let's go to our search bar, and I'm just going to type in shelf. Start typing in shelf anyway. And oops, go back. Not shelves. Lord Jesus. I usually go with these kind of shelves, but let's see what this one looks like. Oh, I don't hate that. Hang on, let me put my interior wall down. There we go. Nope, I lied. I don't want to do that because I need this corner to judge where I'm at. Yeah, I don't hate that. Let's try this one. Yeah, we'll go with this one. And then let me see if I can figure out... We'll get it placed as relative to the wall here, and then we'll take the interior walls down and figure out height after that. Alright, now let's drop our interior wall. And check out our height. Yeah, I don't hate that. Probably take it up just a little. Oh, Lord. Now I'm gonna have to snap it back. Oh, that's good, because it, like, centers it with the toilet. Yeah, I feel like that's fine. Yeah, I like that. That's a good height. Alright, let's put our wall back and make sure it didn't clip too bad. Come on, you. Okay, great. I feel like that's fine. And, cool thing. Look at here. You can change the shelf size. Don't we love it? Like I said, Sims who? Who is she? We don't know her. Okay, cool. So there's that. I do want to center my toilet, so we're gonna hit Alt and get her a little off the wall. There we go. That's better. And we'll move our little toilet brush over just a smidge. Actually, we're gonna hide her back here. Okay, I love that. Alright, let's get a little bit of cutesy stuff for the shelf in here. So let's go by item. We're gonna go over here to this stuff. Let's grab a plant, because of course she's witchy, so we're gonna have to have a plant. I love these, like, hangy ones, right? And don't worry if you're like, damn, that be looking real big. Because not only can you rotate, but look, we can make it like, holy hell, that's a big plant. Or we can be like, nah, fam, that's too big. Let's make it a little smaller. I feel like that's a decent sized plant for a bathroom shelf. Sure, we'll roll with that. Sorry, y'all, my throat be not wanting to do the things a throat should be doing today, like staying clear. So, be struggling on that bus of life today. And I had me a iced coffee this morning because I just need one. My life needs one. And a good old Pop-Tart, because you know what? It's been a hot minute since I had me a Pop-Tart. And my kid, we mentioned Pop-Tarts this morning, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have me a Pop-Tart. It sounds delicious. Let's see. First of all, love to see a pride flag, right? We love that. Let's see what else we can put up here. Bathroomy things. Ooh, you know what? There are these little baskets. Like this. Let me turn it, and then I think I can put something in the basket. Like that. And then there is bathroom clutter. So, like, look, tampons, because, hello? She be a menstruate and girly. And yes, you can put it in the basket. Look at that. Hell yeah. Some tamps in there. Let's see what else. Some hearing aids, a pill basket. I can't tell what the hell that is. Oh, that might be, you know what that looks like? That looks like that might be like, flash, like cards on a ring for, um, like, well, for, like, that reminds me, like, when my kids were in OT and they had cards when they would get overwhelmed that would help them explain what they needed when they were overwhelmed. But I don't know exactly what that might be. But that is, that's really cool. I'm sure that could be a multi-use thing. But yeah, there's a lot of different health clutter. That's what it's categorized as. But like there's diabetes stuff, there's canes. It's a weighted plushie. It's really big. Look. See? It's a weighted plushie. Headphones, oxygen tank, wheelchair, like a bunch of pills, like birth control and stuff in there, a hot water bottle, fidgets, all sorts of stuff. Bandages, pills, magnifying glass, all sorts of stuff. So, cane. So yeah, throw some tamps in that basket. Why not? And then I feel like that's fine. I don't think we need to add too much shit going on in a bathroom. It's a bathroom, you know? Just like that. All right, so that's good. I know some people like deck their bathrooms out with like all sorts of stuff, but I just don't think it's that necessary right now. It be a bathroom, you know? I guess we could put some stuff on the sink, but listen, I don't like a cluttered house, so I don't want to put a bunch of stuff in here, but we can put some stuff in her shower for sure. Let's put her some shampoo and conditioner in here because you know a girl got to be taking care of her hair. And let's change the color because I feel like she's a chic lady, so she's gonna have some chic hair color, some chic hair stuff. So we're gonna make it black because we got to. Oh, girl, don't be taking your shower out. Okay, and then we're gonna put her some body wash. Turn that a little, and we'll make that right there, and we'll make it purple. Gotta love a color wheel. Yeah, girl. There we go. That works. How about a loofah, friend? Can we not put the loofah on the wall? It can only go on a wall, not a shower wall? Is that how we roll? Really? You're not gonna let me put this in the shower? What if I do that and then make it bigger? Will you let me put it in the shower now? Nope, you sure won't. That's alright. Oops, my phone be going off. Oh, please let me make it stop doing that. Here, please. Okay, sorry. All right. I believe that be a towel. So I think, yeah. Yeah, and then look, y'all, this is nasty. A lump of hair. That's nasty. Why we gotta be doing all that? That's just not necessary. Also, I want to make sure this is actually white. I think it is, but it does not quite look like it. Let me just edit this and make sure, yeah, it's white. Okay, good. Okay. Let's get a rug in here so our girl don't be falling down when she's getting out of the shower. I really love this rug, and I feel like we have to put it in here, even though we all know I hate spiders. But I feel like it just has to be in here. I'm gonna make it a little smaller. Oh, what in the actual hell just happened? Oh, uh-oh. Ah! we do! Thank God. Okay, this rug is bugged. Goodbye. We're not doing that rug. A goodbye. We're not doing that rug. How about ghosties? Ghosties is better. Sure. We'll do ghosties and we'll just put it here by the sink. Love that. Okay, that's enough. That was scary. That scared me. I thought we just lost everything we just did. Oh, child, that was scary. Scary, scary, scary. That's what be happening in early access, though, folks. Got to be careful. Got to be careful. I need like a robe or something. You know, that's what I need. I need like a robe or something. Could do like a little hook for a robe. Oh, what in the hell is that? What is that? What do? I don't know what I just did. That's not what I think it is, I don't think. Alright, nope, we won't be doing all that. Okay, we're gonna leave the bathroom alone now. I think the bathroom might be a little cursed. We're gonna leave that be. Okay. Kitchen time. So, this is where our girl is gonna shine. This is her space. She's a kitchen witch, right? So, we have to think, what does a kitchen witch need in her kitchen, right? She's gonna need books. So that's why I gave her these shelves. Because a girl's got to have her books readily available in the area she will be working. And she's got to have ample counter space. Even though she's got not much of a kitchen to work with, I gave her as much counter space as she possibly could have. So we've maximized it as much as we can. I could have nerfed this and just went with, like, I could have given her like a hella huge kitchen. But I just decided that we needed like gathering space, because I feel like even though her house is not big, she's going to want to have people over, because she also is good at taking care of others. It's one of her traits. So we want to have places for people to come and gather and be made well by her, because one of the good at taking care of others things is that she can make food to make people feel better. So we're going to need a place for people to come and feel better. So I needed space for her to have people to sit. So we gave her a rather large dining table, which fit well there. And I know that this isn't necessarily jewel tone, but I like this softer green in here, I think. I don't want everything to be super dark. We already have this like mid-tone neutral wood going on everywhere. I wanted a little bit of warmth to it, because the space needs it. So we're playing with jewel tones with this mid-tone, neutral, leaning warm sort of aesthetic. Adding these softer tones where we can. I love this sort of dusty pink tone we have going on, but I might slightly adjust this color just a little. I might deepen it a little and give it a little bit of a boost. Play with it just a little, make it a little more jewel. Or I might not. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe just a little bit of vibrance. It was a little dull. I don't know. This is the stuff I love, if you want to be real. Like, I love life sim games for build vibe. Like, I will play the game. Don't get me wrong. I will play the game. But I love a build, because your girl only got so much cash in real life and kids are expensive. So my own home is as nice as it possibly can be for the budget I have. And I'm constantly wanting to rearrange and redo things, but ain't nobody got cash like that in this economy. So I can come into games like this and do this all day and just do however I want and with whatever I want. And if I want to cheese the money, I can do it with whatever budget I want, which is crazy. So that's what we're doing. Let's see. No, I think I liked this. Maybe a little more how I had it. There needs to be some lightness in with the darker jewels, I think. I will mess with this stuff and, like, make it... I will just go all day, like, trying to find, like, the perfect color. Do we want it a little more... Yeah, maybe that's what I needed. Not as warm. Cooler pink. Less salmon, more actually pink. Maybe that's what I was looking for. It can be gray, but it needed to be more actually pink. And lighter. That's basically exactly what I had. All right, we're going to leave it alone for now. We'll leave that alone for now. We'll come back to it. Could also just be white for now. But okay, let's get her shelves decked out. So let's go to our kitchen clutter. Okay. All right, so let's start with, let's get dried herbs, because you know we have to have it. So we're going to put some here. And then we're going to hang some above her window. Or maybe like in her window? Oh yeah. Heck yeah, in the window. Oh yeah, love that. Excuse me. Oh yeah, love that. But she's a kitchen witch, y'all. She's gonna have these everywhere. Your girl's gonna be hanging these and drying herbs all over the place. Put a little over here. I don't know that I love them this close to a heat source. Maybe we don't hang them there. Let's maybe move them elsewhere. Maybe some over here by the window. Yeah, I kind of like them here. I feel like most people hang their herbs by the window when they're drying them, so makes sense. We'll just put them here. Clearly, she been working, right? She been getting her stuff done. And listen, we gotta have honey in a kitchen witch house. If you know, you know. You just gotta have it. You gotta have a big old honey pot. And I feel like that needs to be out on the counter. And we're not going for, like... It's gonna be a little maximalist in here, just a little bit, because you're gonna have things out with an open shelving thing. Like, you're gonna see it. It's gonna be a little bit maximalist, but I don't want it to be so maximalist that it looks crazy cluttered just for the sake of cluttered. So, it's gonna be a little maximalist, but not wild. Alright, so we got our paper towels out already. I forgot I left those there. We're gonna need a kettle, for sure. But what kettle? So let's grab that kettle for now. We're gonna grab some kettles, and we'll just decide which kettle. And, of course, we need one of these giant damn soup pots, because who don't? And then a scale, for sure. Ooh, eggies. I'm just grabbing shit right now. Bread, for sure. Scary knife block. Why not? Dish rack? No, that's giant. We're not doing all that. We only got so much counter space. No, don't like the electric kettle. I want to keep it kind of cute. Wheel o' cheese. No. We want to hang our pots? Maybe. We'll keep that out. Or is she a girly who puts them away? We'll see. We'll see how we feel about it. What is this? Baking. Spice rack. Ooh, we can put the spice rack on the wall, or we can kind of make it look like it's sitting on the shelf. All right, we'll put that there for now. We also had this spice rack that sits on the counter. Then a steamer basket. Look at our little kitty cup. Isn't that cute? We have to have kitty cup out. Of course we do. And then her girl's got a Stanley. You know she gotta have a Stanley out somewhere. Maybe we put that on the kitchen table for now, because the girl got to hydrate. I'm a simple modern girl myself. Not sponsored, but if you want to, hi, hello. I love your cups. Simple modern girl. I do have a Stanley. Don't hate my Stanley, but I like simple modern better. Jam, because you know your girl be cannon. In the cute little jars like that, of course. Why not? And let's see. Oop, chopping boards. We're gonna need chopping boards. And an apron, because who be wanting to get their clothes dirty? Do we want to have our ingredients out? We'll see. We'll see about ingredients. Let's see. What this? What look like? Oh, that'd just be a wall of alcohol. I mean, listen, we will need alcohol for creating things. Potions and whatnots. Tinctures and things. If you will. Let's see. Jars. We need jars. But do we want canisters, though? Cookie tin? Promise it's not a sewing kit. That's cute. And some little tins. Oh, I love that. Grandma Daisy's tea tin. Oh, hell yeah. That's coming out. And then there's these square ones. Are you two different sizes? Or what is this? No, it's literally the same thing. Okay. Just gonna grab some of these cutesy tins. And then we're gonna get going because I feel like this is the aesthetic we're looking for, right? Eclectic, cutesy. We're going a mix of modern, right? And a mix of cottage. So we have our modern with our overall style of our home. We have some mid-century going on in here, right? We have these cutesy curtains and all this, and then we're gonna hit it with the whole cottagecore kitchen witch with our decor. A little more of our decor. So that was the goal. Alright, so we've got our clutter literally everywhere at this point. Let's start making it cute. So I think let's start putting some stuff up where it kind of makes sense for it to be. So, looking at this wall, where we're doing our cooking, we're gonna need our spices and our knives and things like that. Our kettle's gonna need to be over here. I'm gonna nix this kettle because I think this one is cuter. So, we're definitely gonna leave this pot on the stove. Let me actually get it placed on a burner. Okay, and it would be on a back burner for me at my house. I don't know about y'all, but that's where it would be. I don't hate the red, but because we're living in a jewel-toned home, let's see if we can pick like a pretty jewel-tone color for this pot. Or an earth tone. Definitely not black. We want to keep it cute. Ooh, I love that pink. Maybe I do a pink one. Alright, let's leave it pink for now. We'll leave it pink for now. I don't know if I want my spices directly above my stove because I don't want to have to reach over my stove to get spices. So let's not do that. Let's move our spices over here for right now. I don't like the idea of reaching over a stove for anything, to be very honest with you. So let's not do that. We'll put a little cute decoration or something here, but we'll put our knives and stuff. We'll just kind of load that there for now. And then we'll put our kettle back here as well. Let's get this over a burner. Sweet. And we'll make our kettle not green. But let's make it gold. Maybe golden? Warm her up a bit. Ooh, I love that. Oh yeah, let's make a mustard gold color. Yeah. Oh yeah, love that. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Love that. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. That's our kettle. I feel like our bread definitely doesn't belong over there. Not by the oven where it can get all steamy and gross. Chopping boards probably would belong somewhere over here where we're prepping. I feel like this would be our prep area right here, right? And then this would be like, where are you? Oh, utensils. I didn't grab any of that. So maybe we'll store our chop boards here, even though we would be grabbing them and using them over here. But I feel like this is just a nice little corner to store our chopping boards. Maybe our chopping boards and our spices? Just because I feel like that will look cute. Yeah, might not be the most intuitive thing, but I feel like it looks cute. And ignore that this door looks weird. Maybe, you know what? Hold on. Hold on. Let me be ADHD for 2 seconds. Give me a second. I know that there's an option for these with drawers. So, hold on. Let me look at my kitchen option for cabinets real quick. Let me look. Where's my drawers? Ah, nice. I have found you. Hell yeah. Let's give her drawers, y'all. Oops, not 2 sets. We don't need 2. Stop it. Oh, put her back. Okay. Yeah, girl. That's what I wanted to do. Alright, now I just have to fix the top. Look it. Do we not love this game? I love this damn game. I love this game so much. Okay. Worth every ounce of the 30 some odd dollars I paid for it. Okay, let's make our chopping boards cute. Want to make them big? Oh my god. Can we make them giant? Hell yeah, of course we want them giant. Why wouldn't we? Okay, and our little bit of our bebe spice rack. Yes. Cute. Yes, cute. Yes, cute, cute, cute. Okay. So, I feel like I don't know why I didn't put a shelf up here. Hold on, let me see. I feel like there was a reason because it didn't clip in right, I think. But I could be wrong. Yeah, it got stuck. Something about it got stuck. So I almost want to put something kind of like taller or decorative, or maybe like a clock up here. I feel like a clock up here would be nice. And then like something kind of taller here, maybe like a plant or like a nice stack of books or something here, and then like a clock or something. So we'll figure out something decorative to go to the side here where there's no shelving. And maybe like a nice set of books here. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll put a nice set of books here. Or we could put our scale there. See what that looks like. No, I don't like that. Let's grab a stack of books real quick. See how that looks. Clutter. Where are you? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Paper clutter. There it is. Maybe like this kind of stack of books? No. This kind of stack of books? Yeah, because they're taller. But I want to leave room for something else to go there, maybe? Next to it? Do I? Can I make the book stack smaller? Yeah, but not my bunch. I don't want them to look like baby books. That don't look right. We'll figure it out. Okay, we'll come back to that shelf. We'll come back to that shelf. That's not a problem. We can do that. Maybe we could put some canisters there. That might be cool. Okay, so prep station shelf needs to be this one for sure. So let's do... Definitely our scale has to go up there. We're gonna nerf this spice rack for now. We can always come back to it. I feel like our scale needs to be on this shelf for sure. If not, it can go down here somewhere, but I feel like on the shelf is fine. We'll maybe put that like midway as like a nice height. Like break up the height a little bit on this. Yeah, we'll do that. Definitely gonna add some canisters up here. Come here, you. I'm gonna make these a little bigger. We're gonna definitely change some height around of this stuff. And then maybe do this blue one. Make it bigger. I like the 3-stack style of like doing things. I feel like it makes it look aesthetically pleasing to like put things in 3s. Okay, and then maybe this littler one here. Yeah, and we'll just make you just a little bit bigger. Put you here. Adorbs. Adorbs. Bring you in just a little. Make you just a smudge. Just a smudge. Maybe just a smudge bigger. Yeah, cute. And then maybe a little stack of books through here. Yeah, let's do a small stack of books. Not like that. Let's try this one. Move you down a little. Yeah, love that. And then put our scale here. Let's change the color of our scale. I feel like black is fine. Get a little bit of black up here. Oh my gosh, I love this already. That's super cute. And then maybe another stack of books and we'll add some more stuff in the corner, like maybe some of these things. Yes, love. Hi. Oh my gosh, it looks like hi, Lavender. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna pause and give you the tour. We'll have to back up so you can get the tour, okay? So let's go back up. So this was done off stream. So this is the shell that I created off stream. So we're going for, if you saw the thumbnail, we're going for a modern kitchen witch cottage build. Oh god, I'm yanking my freaking headphones out of my face. I have spent enough time. I think I've got about 12 hours in game now. So I've spent enough time messing around with builds that I feel confident enough to build on stream now. So that's what we're doing today. This is her property. We've done a mild amount of landscaping. She's got a cute little windy path. This was my original path. And I was like, nope, we're just going to cover that up for now. So this is her little properties, little flyover. This is eventually going to come on back to like her beautiful lush backyard area that we built her at some point, which we're not doing today on stream. Today we're kind of focusing on the interior design. So we will eventually add more stuff to the back of her home. Like there'll need to be some sort of, this might get replaced with like a double door at some point that lets her out to her backyard, this window. But as of now, there's nothing for her back here. So we're going with a window here, but this is her little cottage. And we're going with modern kitchen witch just because right now with the way that roofs are in early access, it's you can't like round things out or really move them around much. And I didn't want to do too many crazy things. And the crazier you get with your build, the more likely you are to have something break. So we're keeping it simple within the parameters of the game for early access. So we couldn't go full on like witchy middle of the woods. So we're gonna give it like a modern vibe. So that was the goal. Still kitchen witchy, still cottagey, but modern. So that's where we're at. And then this is the interior layout, sort of flyover style. So this is her little rectangle cottage. We've got entryway, which this will be her little like desk space. We have living room here, which we'll set up. This is her dining area. Her small little kitchen, which we're going to make the absolute most out of. And this is her little bathroom, which we did at the beginning of stream. Just added some bathroom clutter in here. And this was already done before stream. I just added all this stuff in, and then we just added this stuff. There's some tissues on the back of the toilet, some tamps in here. And then we got, you know, all this good stuff in here. We're going with jewel tones and earth tones and a mixture of cool and neutral leaning warm, like edging on warm, but keeping it neutral cool. So like this obviously has warmth in it, but there's so much neutral over top that it's still appearing mostly neutral. A neutral is just that anyway. It's a mix of a cool and a warm. So, but yeah, we're keeping it simple but cute. Aw, thanks. Thank you, thank you. And yeah, I've messed with had to mess with settings and stuff. I was trying to figure out how to dual stream yesterday, and I had to nerf my OBS and start over. So, yesterday was rough. So I had to mess with settings and redo a bunch of stuff and re-add scenes so things look a little different. As far as like my setup goes and everything. So chat's no longer on screen, which is fine. I mean, it is what it is. It doesn't have to be. Kind of don't want it on screen when I'm doing Paralives anyway, because then it's covering stuff up. But it is what it is. Anyway, we're working on her kitchen now, so I'm just sort of, I grabbed a bunch of shit out of the clutter section and I just threw it all out on the counter, and now we're just kind of going like section by section, sort of putting it where it intuitively would feel like it would need to go, and then just sort of like changing size and color as we go. So I've got our chopping boards here. My thought process thus far is like, that's where they're stored, but she would intuitively take them and use them over here on like this area where she would prep things. This stuff's obviously probably not going to stay here right now. I just sort of threw shit on the wall for now. And then I put her canisters here and her cookbooks here and her scale, because this is like prep station area. Her spices are over here because she would be reaching for... Not me hitting my microphone, sorry. She'd be reaching for them while she's cooking. Got her big old stock pot, cast iron. Why am I forgetting what the hell that's called? Pot. Dutch oven. There we go. Dutch oven on the stove. And then I'm just trying to add canisters and whatnot. Gonna need, I've decided, lots of books. We've got our dried herbs hanging out so far. So we're just kind of adding in stuff now. That's what we're doing. Let me see about these. Are there variants of these? No, because it looks like this when you click on it, but then when you grab it, it looks like something else. Because, like, watch, you click on this, where it looks like the books are different, like, they're staggered, but then you click on them and they're not staggered. So, I don't love those. And you can't change the colors of... There, that one's staggered. That's what I wanted. There we go. And you can duplicate it, but you can't flip them around. But that's okay. I could rotate them to where you see the back of them, but I don't like that. Alright, so there's some books. But yeah, like, build by is my thing. I love doing this. This is my favorite part of a life sim. This big old canister in here. And I feel like we need something to fill out this corner. Actually, we're gonna take that canister out. I feel like we need something that, like, faces the corner, that fills this corner out. Maybe, like, maybe I wanted to leave the honey pot down, but maybe I don't. Maybe I want to put it up here. Because the books being there makes it look a little awkward. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll find something to put there. Maybe a plant. We'll put a plant there. Let's do that. Let's go look for our plants. Right here. Let's see if we can find a cute plant to put there. Maybe our cauldron plant. Yes, we'll put our cauldron plant up there. Turn that guy like that and make him a little bigger so he takes up more space. Yes. Love. Okay, cauldron plant. Yeah, and then that we have some variable height going on too, which is what I like. Maybe this canister just a little bigger. Yeah, that's a big old flower canister. That's what that's going to be, because I want that height to be just a little bigger. Yeah, and then we'll jack this guy up a little bit, make it make sense. There we go. Flour, sugar, something else. Brown sugar, maybe. Who knows? Alright, and then we can put... Turn this way, to this bottom shelf. Let me drop my interior wall real quick so we can see what we're doing. Alright, so now I want to put this canister here, maybe? No. I'm gonna put some canisters up top. That's what we'll do. Maybe our honey pot. I kind of don't want two giant things next to each other. Maybe these little guys? Yeah, these little guys. Are you on there right? Let me see. Yeah. Cute. Like a jam jar. Two of those. I wish I could change the color of these. Bigger jar. Maybe a little smaller. Bring you here. Put you back here. No, not on top of you. Go to that. Go back there. Yeah. And then you. Come here, you. You like that. Maybe we'll get rid of you. Okay. And then our honey pot. And we'll make you a little smaller. You don't need to be that big. Here we go. Just how many bees are we trying to get honey out of, you know? We Winnie the Pooh up in here. Cool. And then our kitty cup. Come here, kitty. Actually, you know what? I just had an idea. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some coffee cups in it. Let me find... Go back to my clutter keychain. There is a little coffee cup tree. There it is. Yes. Can I change the color of you? I sure as hell can. Look at that. Pink and green. Let's see. We're gonna go with that for now. Can always adjust it later. Honey pot. For our coffee. And tea. And our kitty cake cup. We love. Okay. And this music, you guys, is so freaking soothing. I love it. Maybe we can keep this little canister guy down here on the shelf. That's a good idea. Okay. Cute. Alright, so now let's do... I figured we could save the upper bits for, like, cutesy bits of art and things that don't need to be accessible but are just decorative. So now is where we can get, like, cutesy and do this upper shelf with, like, more plants and art pieces and things like that. I will stay in build mode more than in the game because of the music, right? Yes. So, let me pop over to ParaPal real quick and I'll just That's because I forgot to add my audio input to this scene. Thank you. Well, anyway, what I was saying was, these are my goals for what we're doing. This is our ParaPal tracker that I have. So this is our household goals. So this is just where we keep track of what we're doing. So those are household goals: to have a garden that we get most of our food from. So we can't do that yet because that's not available in game, but this is long-term stuff. Have our own business that we run from our property, which is something we should be able to do at some point. But this is just something that I want to do with this household at some point. I haven't filled out our household bio yet because I'm terrible at that. Member log is just like we can keep track of whoever came through the household, or like at some point, did we get family? Have we had a kid? That kind of stuff. Next gen planning, haven't even thought about that yet because I just can't. And then our progress journal. So this is what we did last time. We bought a house, we got a job as a cook, and then we started building our house. So, and this is our goals for today: is finish the house, make at least one new friend, and then visit the antique shop, flower shop, and general store. So that's today's stream goal. So that's what we're going to do. This is just how we keep track of what we're doing. So that's that, because my little ADHD brain won't remember otherwise. So that's our ParaPal. And I got that from a creator on here called Yasmin's Corner, who does a lot of this kind of content and Sims content. So let's put our interior wall back up. All right, so let's start decking this stuff out up here. We'll add a couple more little canisters and whatnots and some things, and then we'll add like plants and cute art and stuff. Okay, that there. Actually, maybe we'll put that here, just to balance it a little more, because there's not a lot of really tall stuff going on over here. So we'll do that here, scoot it down a little, because then I'm going to probably want to put a hanging plant on that corner. Lavender, have you decided if you're going to get this game yet or not? Because I feel like you would really love it. Yeah, that's a good spot for a hanging plant. Okay. Or a plant that hangs, I guess I should say. Like a plant that's hangs out of its pot. Not hangs from the ceiling, but hangs out of its pot. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to kitchen clutter one last time. See if there's anything else I think I could put here. Ooh, maybe I could put stuff like that, like these kind of bottles and whatnot over here, like olive oil. That's what I could do because it's tall. That's what I need to do. Can I not rotate you? What's going on here? There we go. Uh-oh, I hear my dude in there coughing. Poor dude. We thought he was over whatever he had, but apparently it's back with a damn vengeance, poor kid. I absolutely am going to. I need a life thing. I'm not disappointed in that as a joke. Oh, Lavender. Aw. That is a funny joke. But I know most jokes are also like, tee-hee, just kidding, but also, yes, seriously at the same time. Oh my god, bless you. Are you okay? Sorry, my husband just probably blew out all your eardrums. Are you okay? Yeah, it was. Y'all good, sir? Oh my gosh. I hope everyone's ears are okay. That was my poor husband just like exploded. His face exploded. You gonna live, sir? You gonna be alright? Lord. What is this? Jar of wake-up beans? What the hell's a wake-up bean? Okay, sure. Whatever. Olive oil, and we'll go with this one that was up here. Why not? Yeah, turn that around. I like that. That looks good. And then maybe one more thing. Sure. Why not? And then we'll put some art here, or a clock. That's right. I think I said I wanted to put a clock there. Yeah, cute. I do want to put some, not that much alcohol, I don't think. But listen, a kitchen witch do be needing alcohol in her kitchen. She do. Because that's how you make tinctures and whatnot. You need alcohol. A lot of times vodka. And you can make fresh vanilla, like vanilla extract that way. Make extracts that way. So you do be needing some spurts in the house of the alcoholic variety. Put a third bottle back here. I do be liking the rule of threes when it comes to shelf decorating, by the way. If you can't tell. Then I will fiddle with shit until I feel like it's perfect. Because I have the tism! And my tism will bother me until it's perfect where I want it. That bottle needs to be just a little bigger. There we go. Good enough. Good enough for government work. Can I change the color of you? Damn, I cannot. Okay. Let's see. Where do I want to put you? Maybe back here? Yeah, we'll just put you back here with the rest of the family. That's fine. That's where we'll put all of our alcohol and whatnot. I love it. It looks cute. Alright, we'll focus with, like, art and things up here. I'll get a couple plants going on. These are eggies in our bread. I could change the color of that, though. Let's add a color. What color do we want to make that? How's about... Let's see. We have pink, we have yellow. What's opposite of yellow is purple. So, how about a deep jewel-toned purple? Yeah, let's try that. Ooh, yeah. Like that. Heck yeah. Going with it. Love. Let's move our knives over. Oh, stop that. You stop it right now. I don't know if I want my pots and pans out, to be very honest with you. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel about it. We're going to leave that there for now. We'll see how I feel about it. Because I currently don't know if I feel good about it. We'll find out. I guess I could put them back here, but I don't know if I love that either. So we're going to leave them right here for right now and see how it makes me feel. And if I decide I hate it, I'll take them off the wall. I don't want it to look so cluttered in here. Actually, I hate it. We're taking them off the wall. I don't mind the knives being out because it's like a prep area, so that's fine. That doesn't bother me, but I don't like the pots and pans on the wall. Ain't nobody need to see your pots and pans. Unless it's your pretty pink Dutch oven that you leave on the stove. That's fine. But ain't nobody need to see your spatula and your frying pan. That's my opinion. Okay, it's my opinion. Alright, art. Oh, I love this little one. This little round thing. How freaking cute are you? Not close to a fire source. You're not cute, though. So let's move you over here. Because your shit will catch on fire in here, just so everybody knows. Your shit will be catching a flame. And of course, we need a cute little ducky in your kitchen. Because of course you do, with a flower on its head. How effing adorable is that? That is adorable. You can argue me to the deaths, and I will tell you that is adorable. Look at that adorable little damn duck that I just put there. How cute are you? Are you? Oh, you're a wall. You're a wall one. Okay. Little square frame. Where do I want you at? You want some more bookies? Let's do some bookies. Do a few more bookies. We're just gonna dupe this. Put her right there. I'll put a little plant right here. I love my little ducky. She's cute. And then, okay, let's maybe, we're putting a plant here, right? That's what we said. Yes, that's what we said. We'll put a tall plant up here. All right, let's go to plants. My little cauldron plant. I just love it. It's so cute. We will be putting an orchid somewhere because orchids are my favorite. We're gonna put this drapey droopy guy right here. We gotta put him actually on the damn shelf. Like that. There. There we are. Yeah. Perfect. Love it. So cute. And then let's put... Don't want to put a ducky right next to him because I feel like that's too many animals right next to each other. We'll have to spread that out a little bit. This guy? Oh, you're cute. Oh, I like you. But I think these are like herbs that we could grow, which is adorbs. We could put some of those like down here. Or like around by the sink area or something. I feel like if we were going to do that, we should probably put them down here, but that's fine. That's fine. This is definitely rosemary. I can tell by looking at it. Oh, thyme. Oops, I'm wrong. Parsley. What is this one? Chives. Basil. Basil. I can't reach it if it's way the hell up there, so I'm not going to do that. Let's see. How about... That's an aloe plant, I think. Yeah. We'll just do... I like this guy. This one's cute. We'll put him here, and then we'll change his color to some pretty little something or other color. Let's see. What color do we want you to be? I like this blue, but let's adjust the color just a little. Duplicate. Let's give it some depth. Make it jewels. There we go. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. And then we have some art here. Maybe some... these books here, maybe? Got a little bit of space to breathe. And we'll dupe these and put these here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And then we'll put... What did I say? A plant here? Is that what I said? What did I say? I don't know. I don't know things no more. I don't know nothing. I just work here part-time. Why are you half-ass off the shelf? Get yours. On this damn shelf. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, I said a tall plant, didn't I? And you are way the hell in the shelf. What in the hell? That's better. Maybe I move this over here. Yeah. And then we'll put a big tall plant there. That's what we'll do. Kind of like we did here. Or we could put another short drapey guy. No, I lied. We're going to put our cauldron plant up here. And then we're going to put a drapey guy here. That's what we're going to do. Look at me figuring shit out. Don't I know things now? Aren't I a smart cookie? Just say yes and agree with me, okay? Make me feel good about myself. I need every bit of confidence boost I can get these days. Yeah, we'll put this guy right here. We'll have a good drapey boy. We can get his drapes to drape. There we go. He took off draping around the back of the thing there, as plants like to do. They have minds of their own. That's fine. I need a cauldron. Same. Same. I actually own a cauldron. Fun fact. A real little cast iron one. I got it at a witchy shop. And it's full of sea salt right now. I need to get the sea salt out of it. I could plant something in it, but I worry I will actually ruin the cast iron. But if I could find a little plastic cauldron, I will definitely plant something in it, which I could probably find around Halloween time. Smart cookie, very smart cookie, not a cookie that Cookie Monster would mess with. He would be outsmarted. I love you, Lavender. Thank you. Best. Oh. I will argue down anybody who has 1 million people in their chat to say I have the best chat. Hands down. We'll fight them all. Okay. Big old bread basket. And my eggies. My god, I can't wait. Listen, I feel like she also is gonna need some chickens. I'm not messing with all the farm animals because I hated taking care of all the farm animals in The Sims because they were a pain in the arse to take care of. But chickens were fine. I could deal with chickens in The Sims. So she will have chickens when animals become available in the game. They are not yet, but they will be in early access at some point. They are just not available yet. There we go. That was a little bit big for an egg basket. Okay. Also, I absolutely despise where this microwave is, and I feel like I need to get creative about where the hell it is, where it goes. Put a microwave on a shelf? Is that a thing that I can... Shut your pie hole! I can put a microwave on a shelf. You shut your pie hole right now. Stop it. Immediately stop it. Can I put it above the stove like some people do in the Americas? I don't know if that happens everywhere, but around here, people put it above their stoves. Oh, what did I do? Whatever I just did, I didn't want to do that. Hold on. Can I put it above the stove? I bet I could. Bet I could do that, but I don't want to ruin what I've done here. I could also just not have a microwave. It could just also be a thing that I don't have. And I think that's what it's going to be because I don't need one. We cook things from scratch here. We are a kitchen witch. What do we need a microwave for? We cook things. It's just cramping the style, you know? I don't want the damn microwave there. Because then I could put a little dish drainer here. Or I could get a dishwasher. I could do that. Let's go to appliances. Let's go to appliances. Let's make her life a little easier. She do be a busy girl. That's ranges. Yeah, let's get her a dishwasher. I gotta change that cabinet, though. Hold on. Sell that, and let's get in here. Let's get this cabinet out. Let's turn you around. Move you over. Put you in here. Turn you around. Oh, come here now. Snap you in there. Come on. There you go. Come in. Stop that. Whatever it is you're doing. There we go. Move my fridge over some now. That's alright. Gonna shorten this here shelf now. Neat. There we go. Put something cute over that. Need to change the color of that there cabinet. And then we need to adjust the color of this to match the color of the rest of that. Of the rest of this stuff. I'm gonna find where I got it at. That's damn close. It's about as close as I'm gonna get it, I think. Yeah. Good enough. Not perfect, but it's good enough. For the government work, as they say. Cool. We've lost one microwave, but gained one dishwasher. I feel that is a fair trade. Oh, Lord, I just knocked my coffee against my computer. Okay, let's save. Because I'll cry so hard if we lose all this progress I've just done. Alright, so we've got some of our dried herbs hanging in our window here. Let's move this one over. There we go. Alright, so... paper towel, what was I going for? A dish rack, yeah? That's what we were looking for. Hopefully I can make that one ginormous one smaller. Well, that's a cute little dish rack. I like that dish rack. But do we need it now? I don't know. I think it's cute clutter. Yeah, I think it's cute clutter. We'll keep it. But we're not going to keep it that color. We'll keep it that color. That's what we'll do. Yeah, it's cute clutter. I like it. Or do we like this one better? I don't know. I just feel like it's huge. Yeah, we can do this one, but I'm going to change the wood color of it. Let me adjust. We need to cool you off a smidge. Don't need to be exactly the same tone, but just cool you off a little bit. There we go. Cute. All right. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. But I do think we need to change the color of this curtain. Let's try. Let us try. Let us try. Let us try. Ooh, do we like this? Ooh, 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 ooh. Hold on. I think we're going somewhere with this. Let's mute it. Ooh. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. I like this direction we are going. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. I need to write this color down because this color is perfection. Sir, post-it note. ASAP. Thank you. 5, 7, 2, A, 7, C. Perfect. Purple. Done. Love. Gonna post her up. Right mirror. Where I can see her. 5, 7, 2, A, 7, C. Okay, just want to make sure my dyslexia didn't screw me up there. Okay, here you go. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Oh my god, that's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay, we gotta make this purple the same purple. Alright, are we ready for this? Are we ready to watch our lives change over this purple? Because that's what's about to happen here. Can you tell I love color? Can anybody else tell that I love color? 5, 7. Nope. 5, 7. 2A. Come on. Come in. God bless. 5, 7, 2A. 7C. Oh. Aren't you pretty? This is also going to be that same color. Shut your mouth. Shut your dirty whore mouth. That is gorgeous. Okay. I can't. I cannot. Everybody stop. Everybody stop what you're doing right now. This is the most beautiful purple I've ever seen in my life. Also, we might be decorating in my aesthetic. This might be what I want my house to look like in real life. I said I wasn't going to model any of this after my real life. But alas, here we are. She might be me. She might be me. Just saying. Oh, that is gorgeous. I need that color purple everywhere in my life. Everywhere in my life. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay. All right. We're going to shut up about the color purple. Promise. I'm so sorry. We need to probably put a small clock or something here. So let's do that. Oh, I am so dumb, but it's fine. What about this cutesy little clock? I like that. I like that clock a lot. I like it a lot. Actually, I don't. Let's put like a simple clock here. I don't want too much crazy happening. There's a lot going on in this kitchen, so I don't want it to distract too much from what's happening. I feel like this one's fine, it just can't be red. Yeah, it just can't be red. So let's make it black is perfectly fine. Yeah, love. That is an amazing purple. I've been trying to find a similar purple like that for my bedroom curtains, but yes, small country, small shops, little variety. Yeah. Yep. Well, I think I might have to take that color code to a paint shop and get that put in a small paint can and test it on things around my house so that I can paint things around my house that color. Put this color code in and make it in paint so I can figure out what color it looks like in real life. Because what it looks like on my screen is not necessarily what it's going to look like in real life, but I need to see what it looks like in real life. I have decided. Can I turn the Stanley that color? Shut your mouth. I can turn the Stanley that color. 5, 7. I'm going to have it memorized. Rememorized. 5, 7, 2, A, 7, C. Shut up. Look at that. Look at how cute. We'll put her Stanley over here by the sink. Alright. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love it. Okay. Ooh, also, I found doilies for the table somewhere. And I want to see if I can find them again. But I don't know where I found them. If I take that to a paint shop, they would look at me like this and just tell me, Ish, the purple. She is there, next to the blue. That's funny, I love that. Candles. I'm gonna grab that, because I know I want candles everywhere. Is that a blankie? It's a blankie. I can hang this blankie over something. That's cute. There's the doilies. I found them. Listen, in a kitchen witch house, you have to have doilies on everything. Alright, I'm gonna leave this doily here because... Oh, and then there's doilies that hang off of things. Okay, cool. Alright, so at least I know I can look for them in all clutter. Alright. This doily is going on this table, and you can't tell me otherwise. Because it has to. It just has to. Because it's not a kitchen witch house without a good old hand crocheted doily. Of which I have several around my home that my aunts, my great aunts, hand crocheted themselves. And I cherish them very much. It looks like your camera froze. Oh no, my camera did freeze. Oh god, hold please. Let me plug and unplug her. Can you still hear me okay though? Oh no. Did my camera just die? What the heck? My camera's just not, it's just gone. Jordan, my camera's just gone. It's just not on. Like, the light went out and everything. It just shut off. It's plugged in. Like, it's, like, no one can see you. The camera is, I nerfed it. Like, I had turned the source off. Like, no one can see you. And even if they could see you, the thing won't work. It's, like, not on. And it's plugged in, but it's not working. Yeah, like, it's plugged in, but the green light's not on. So, can you plug it into yours and see if it'll turn green when you do that? Sorry, y'all. We're gonna... I mean, I'm glad that... Cool, I'm glad that you can at least still hear me. The game's still going. Yeah, Potato Cam had it with... Well, that's not even Potato Cam. That's the brand new cam. That's what's wild. That's the 4K cam that I can't get to look 4K to save my life. I have a literal spotlight on the back of my chair. Like, I've rigged a spotlight to the back of my chair to help with, like, lighting in the room. You heard a bloop when you plugged it in on yours? Do you see, like, a green light or anything anywhere on it? Huh. Okay, well, we're troubleshooting camera. We can still play at least. We have doily on table. I was just trying to get table to be even here. So, face cam will be back momentarily, hopefully. Oh, yeah, you have camera. That's good.
Yeah. Saw that. So, yeah, it is on.
Okay.
The thing is that I had to go in settings. And...
Yeah, I shouldn't have to do that. It shouldn't have done any... It's been working this whole time. I shouldn't have to do any of that, but well, let's try to replug it back in and see if it works.
Have you tried turning it off?
I've tried turning it off and on again, yeah.
Are you sure that it's plugged in?
Is it plugged in? Alright, guys, sorry. Hang tight. Hang tight. Oops. Let me not try to kill my microphone now while we're at it. You don't need two devices jacking up at the same damn time.
All of a sudden, they hear them.
You can enjoy the pretty music and staring at a pretty doily while we do this anyway. You're relatively right where it ought to be anyways. Probably going to be a little bit off when we plug her back in, but it'll be fine. We can make adjustments. Oh, and she laid down. Don't do that now. Can we just go back to where you came from? Go back to your home. Please, don't you love your home?
That should...
Stay.
That should do it. Now, should go into your computer settings.
Well, we are still not... I might have to restart OBS, which I don't want to do, because then that kills my whole stream.
Go to computer setting.
Alright, hold on. One moment, y'all.
And, devices. And the camera. And then there.
Yeah, it's working. Yeah, it's working there. It's an OBS problem, I think.
Oh, it is?
Let me try something else. Let me add another... Let me do this. Let me do this so I don't have to kill OBS altogether. Yeah, it's just frozen, because there's me acting all crazy. Frozen like you wouldn't believe. Alright, well. Delete that. Yeah, it's OBS. That's okay. At least it's not my camera. At least we know it's not my actual camera. I can hook up Potato Cam in the meantime. Potato Cam is an option.
Where?
It's right here. And then maybe, and then I can just always put this back in when we, you know, at another time. Let's try plugging in Potato Cam real quick.
There we go.
That's why I keep Potato Cam close, because technical difficulties do be abounding.
You know what? The thing about it is that you know what
It's totally fine.
you know what they call someone in a doctorate program
I don't know.
that
I don't
makes
know things. I'm
C's
not
on
smart.
all their tests?
I'm a doctor.
Doctor.
Yeah.
You know what they call a streamer that has a potato cam and working mic?
A streamer.
Streamer.
Yeah, it's totally fine. Even if I don't have cam, it's still a game. People will still watch. Lots of people do stream and stuff without face cam.
Or
So
or there's even some people that
some people don't even
just
want to look at
record
your face. They just want to watch the
they
gameplay.
just watch the damn game.
Like, I don't want to see what you look like anyways. Uglies. Alright, so let's try this. HD webcam. Oop, you're gonna be on camera if you might want to get out of here before I add this. That way. Back to your chair, sir. You're gonna be on. You might have been on camera for a few minutes. Sorry. That's fine. You'll live. You'll be alright. Ooh, that's bright now, though. I'm gonna turn that down.
That's okay.
Ah,
I think.
you'll be fine. You can turn the spate light? I can't talk. You can turn the bright ass light off back there if you want to. Potato Cam doesn't really need it. Okay, well, there we go. Give me 2 seconds. Let me adjust this, and then we'll be fine. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Not the hubs to the rescue, saving my stream here.
Boop.
No, I didn't realize I was covering up all that over there. Mr. Sir was on camera. Don't worry, I closed my... It's totally fine. He just doesn't like to be on camera. That's all.
I was helping with technical difficulty.
You were. I know. He's also really weird about rules, and, like, his job has very strict rules about what he can and can't do with his life, so he gets weird about rules, so... It's not even that the visibility thing, it's just he's worried that his job will be mad that he's on... Ah! Now I just moved my game. Could you... Don't do things like this, please. Don't do this to me. Game capture. Go back to where you were. Did I move my game? No, I just moved my screen. Sorry. I moved my canvas on OBS. Y'all can still... You still see... What is... Let me look at this here. I should be fine. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. It's fine. Sorry. Sorry about that. I need to name this Potato Cam. I'm just gonna leave this as a thing on here just in case, because this seems to be an issue we have sometimes. Potato Cam. Enter. I have a living fear of a camera getting me in a shot takes several bribes in a disguise. I feel this. I don't necessarily love it either, but podcasting got me over that really fast. Also, I am a bit of a ham, so I don't mind being on camera anymore. I used to not want to. But I also used to have way worse self-esteem issues than I do now, so it's just something I had to work through. The older I got, the less I gave a shit, you know? All I have to say is I'm glad it's not the actual camera itself. So. Alright, well, back we go. Thanks for hanging in with that. It's alright. We're good to go now. Everything's fine. Okay, so what were we doing? We were falling in love with this purple color. That's what we were doing. And then... doily table. That's what you're doing. Oh, and then we have a little candle here on our table, too. I love these tall stick candles, too. They're so pretty. We will be putting those somewhere, for sure. Oh, I forgot I had some art on the walls already over here. Because I spent a long time, like, actually setting the house up all together and getting a feel for how I wanted it to be. And then I unset everything up. for this stream because I wanted to be able to do this on stream, but I spent time just kind of feeling it out and figuring out how I wanted it to be. So there's some art already on the walls, but I'll show you how we did all this art, and I'll probably change it anyway. All right, so candles. I feel like I want like a decent sized one, like right in the middle of the table. That's what I'll do. Keep it simple. And then, what are you? You're a little lamp! Oh my god, how adorbs! Okay. Ooh, look at the moon lamp. That's pretty. Ooh, I can't wait for fall. We're gonna decorate the hell out of this house in fall. Are these Harry Potter candles? Oh, they're Harry Potter ceiling candles. Look at that, y'all. I can't wait for Halloween in this game. It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna do a whole Halloween decorations in this house. Halloween is my Christmas. I like Christmas. I'll decorate for Christmas, but Halloween is my Christmas. I have more Halloween decorations in my house than I have Christmas decorations. Oh, these plates. That's right. I had these above my window. So I thought these were pretty. Yeah, those plates are pretty above the window. Oop, and I need a rug for in here while we're at it. So let's do... There was a pretty, like, jute style rug that I thought was cute that I wanted to put in. I think we will... Oh yeah, and look, Mr. Skeleton Sir. I have, fun fact, podcast. We used to have, I have like a 4.5 foot tall, like opposable, like bendable skeleton that I got at Target one year. And we used to have him in the background of our podcast when we were podcasting. So I think we named him Bob, if I'm not mistaken. I think his name was Bob. So I still have him. He's actually in here in the other chair next to my husband. Bob's still here. He's just been in my office this whole time. We do not have Halloween. We only celebrate Easter and Christmas. Yeah. Halloween is my jam. It makes me big sad for you. Mad respect to every other culture, but I think I might cry if I lived somewhere where Halloween was not celebrated. What are you? Oh, you're a cute little potted tree with the lights. How adorbs are you? Ooh, these hands are crazy looking and I like it. Are you a mirror? You are a mirror. A funky mirror. What are you? A bowel? Okay. I think a cute little candle in the middle is fine. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe instead of that, maybe we'll do a little thing of flowers. I feel like a little thing of flowers would be cute. We need some flowers in here. Ooh, you too big, but I could make you smaller. Oh, my orchid! Let's do an orchid in the middle of the table. Yeah, let's do that. Love that. What color can I make you? Oh, I can make you any color. Guess what color purple flowers you're finna be? You guessed it. Didn't you guess it? You're finna be 572. C? No, 572A7C. That's what you finna be. Let's see, what color planter do I want you to be though? We have purple. Oh, yellow's fine, but let's deepen your yellow just a little. Yeah, like that. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love this house so much. I would have enjoyed Halloween very, very much. Yeah, I think so. Were you born and raised there? You always lived there, or did you find your way there later in life? I'm born and raised here. I've always lived here, never lived anywhere else. I'm pretty sure you could probably tell. My uncultured ass. Okay. Dining room's almost done. We need a rug. I think I'm gonna nerf this. We'll find something else to put up here. Like maybe a little piece of art or something. I don't think we need a shelf over the fridge. I thought about maybe putting a little cabinet there or something. But I don't know. We'll figure that out. We're just not gonna worry about it at this current moment. My god, I'm already at 2 hours. I get lost in this. I can't believe I'm almost 2 hours into this already. I could do this literally for like 6 to 8 hours and not even realize I've done it. We won't. We're not doing that today. But, I mean, I will, just not on stream. Won't be on the stream for 6 to 8 hours. Good. Are we even with this window? It doesn't seem like we are. Kind of is, I guess. Okay. Actually, let's scooty scoot. I was born and raised here, but I have lived in another country and visited a few others. Gotcha. Okay, fun fact. I will say, if you grab your windows to move them, it will auto flip them to like being forward facing, like the window. If you're on an interior wall and you grab your window and move it, it flips it like the window is now on the exterior. So you just gotta hit this like this little button here will flip it back to where it's on the interior side. I'm just trying to get it you go there for a minute. I'm trying to get it evenly spaced between the fridge and the... It doesn't always do it, but sometimes it will flip it. I'm trying to get it evenly spaced here between the fridge and the corner of this wall. Just for, like, space reasons. And then even this out. Make this even as possible with this window. Yeah, that's better. I guess we need a bin. I don't know that you need it for gameplay, but like you do in Sims, like you have to have a bin in Sims. Or you won't, will make a mess in your house, but... Alright, let's get these back on the pile. Love these curtains, by the way. Want similar ones in my house. Even. It's about as even as we're gonna get, I think. Yeah. And then, cool fun fact, you can slide them, right? And then you can also do the length. So you can make these shorter or longer. So I always take my curtains to the floor. If you're someone who likes to hang your curtains at the ceiling, which I actually do in my own house, so you can take them all the way up to the ceiling if you want to, which helps like visually with height, so I probably will actually bring them up to the ceiling. It makes your space look taller, like for real interior design wise, hanging your curtains as high as possible, even if your window is not that tall. And then we're probably going to put a little hangy plant right here. It is one of my goals, Lavender, to travel to other countries. I do want to go. My husband desperately wants to go to Ireland. He has a lot of Irish heritage. I want to go to Ireland. I want to go to England. And I want to go to I want to go to Italy really bad. I want to sit in a beautiful outdoor area in a restaurant in Italy and eat a beautiful, fresh, baked loaf of whatever bread they put in front of me, don't care what it is, or a piece of ciabatta or something, and a giant bowl of hot-ass noodles of whatever kind they want to make with whatever sauce on it, and sit there in absolute carb-filled bliss. That's my dream life. My dream life is to sit next to the outdoors, next to the ocean, next to the sea, smelling salt air and eating carbs. It's my life. Wherever that might be. In like mid-70s degree weather. That is what I want for my life. If we could all live that life, that's what I would wish for the world. That is my wish. That sounds divine, to be honest, right? I will do it once in my life. That is, before I die, that is my biggest bucket list goal before I die, is to go somewhere where I can sit in an outdoor restaurant, smelling salt air and eating the freshest of the fresh kind of food and carbs that life can give me. I don't care if I'm 95 years old before I do it. I will do it before I die. Hopefully. It's my goal. And if I can do it with my family, that'd be even better. That's why I hope my incredibly intelligent children get really good jobs and make a lot of damn money so they can take me to Italy one day before I die. Yes, I am that parent. Crucify me, if you will. We make our own money, but, you know, it'd be nice if my kids get really damn good jobs. For their own sake, obviously. But I'm also the parent that doesn't give a shit if they live with me until they're 85. I don't care if I'm still alive that long. They can live with me until I die. I don't care. I want them to go and do whatever they want to do with their life, but if their life is such that it makes it difficult for them to be, you know, financially difficult for them to not live or to live outside of the house, then whatever. They will always have a place to live here. It was not always an option for me to go back home, so they will always have an option to come back home to my house. And that's not necessarily shade to my parents, it just is what it is. I like this, but we need to cool it off just a little. I wish that it didn't turn blue when I was trying to change the color, because I can't see it. That just looks like the floor. Nope, now I'm changing the floor. It's not terrible, but not quite. Not quite what I'm looking for. Life has become increasingly financially difficult, but I must agree, if I did have kids, I would not mind staying with, I would not mind staying with me either. Yeah, that used to be how things were. Like, I've talked about this a lot, like with my own dad, who doesn't live in the same state as I do, several thousand miles away from me. And so it's a plane ride or several days worth of driving to get to me if he wanted to. But like, we don't live anywhere near each other, but we've talked about this a lot. Like, there might be a day, if the world keeps turning the way it's turning, where we all end up in the same damn house again. Like, multi-generational living used to be how it was. Like, that's just how it was. And not only did that ensure that everyone was housed and fed, but it also ensured that there was always adults around to help with children. It was just, you had built-in community, you had built-in help. And a lot of times, even if you weren't living in the same house, most of the family wasn't so spread apart. You had people around, you know? So it makes it increasingly difficult, I think, to have a family, to have kids, when everyone is just more and more spread out these days. It's a conversation that I get into a lot as someone who lives not close to my family. My husband and I talk a lot about it, but it is what it is, you know? You just kind of learn to deal with it, but it would be nice to be closer. And someday we will. Someday we'll have it the way we want it. And like, now that my sister is older and she's had, you know, kid of her own, and now she has a family of her own, she's married and her husband has children, and so they have a big family now, and I don't live near her either. I'm several hours from her, and that's a drive that I could do, but I don't like being away from her, you know? So, yeah. I think it would be nicer if we could, and again, not everyone's family is safe, right? I understand. There's plenty of reasons why people don't live near their family. There's plenty of reasons why multi-generational living stopped being a thing, right? I'm not a Pollyanna person. Like, I don't think that things were better like back in the day. Like that's not necessarily what I'm saying, but there are aspects of the way people used to live, more communal style living, that were helpful. But there were also plenty of reasons why it wasn't helpful. That's all I'm saying, you know? But as someone who's lived a lot of my life with my family, was raised in a large family where I was around my cousins all the time, I don't think I never had a babysitter I didn't know. It was always a cousin or an aunt or my grandparents. Like, I never had a babysitter that was not a family member. Me and my brother speak of it too, owning a single property where we both live in separate homes. Yes, that's kind of how my dad and I were talking. Like, we would just buy a big piece of land, the biggest one we could get our hands on that would make sense to put a couple of small homes on, and then share the property, share the expense. We'd each have our own dwelling, but we'd have the share the land and share the expense of keeping up the land and that kind of stuff. Like, it would just be easier that way. Like, we sort of joke about it, but like, I'm not kidding. Totally do it. My friend Amanda and I talk about it too all the time. Atala that shows up here, and Aminder, I call her, that shows up in chat. Like, we've talked about it. Like, we are doing this at some point. We're building our best friend account where we just share, and like, we're gonna build a tunnel underground to connect our or an overpass to connect our houses. It's just funny. I don't know. I actually built, funny enough, I might get on stream and show it one day, but I built that in The Sims. I built our best friend compound in The Sims, and it was really fun to build. It was really fun. Maybe I'll build it on here one day. We'll build a new best friend compound when the game's a little more robust, because that took me weeks. Weeks to build. Hours and hours and hours to build. I'm really struggling with this rug, so I'm just going to leave it how it is for now, because we really need to move on. I do not want to spend all day on this damn rug, so we're just going to leave it how it is. Okay, I think the kitchen's as good as it's going to get for right now. Dining room is set. We'll come back to wall decor here in a minute. I kind of had the bedroom already how I want it. I might adjust for color, but I want to keep the furniture neutral and let the decor be the color. So that's kind of how I'm doing it. So as far as furniture, like larger furniture goes, like for her living room, I want to go to the antique shop first. So let's go do that now. Let's take a break from building and let's go to the antique shop because I want to see what's there because we can get some good stuff for a good deal. So let's take a break from building. It is 6 o'clock, so we do have time. Let's go to the antique shop with Nara. So we're gonna fly over here. This is city center over here. Looks like we have some stuff we could pick up while we're here. So here's the antique shop. Let's do a little run over here because we could use some, I don't know what we're setting about. Not getting an upgrade point in occupation. Ah, gotcha. Oh, we're tired. That's okay. It's all right, girl. We'll go to bed here soon. Come on, girl. Get your ass over here. All right, let's go on in here. We're going to visit the antique shop. See what's in here today. All right. Can I buy this stuff? Oh, change outfit. Okay. Ooh, and then maybe we can make a friend while we're in here, too. Yo, there's a damn coffin in here for 20 bucks. I love that. I like this little end table. That's very cute. Little candlestick. Grandfather clock. Dust going out. We're really just looking for the deals. Anything that's not a deal, we'll just get it in what you call it. In the regular thing. So that's 75% off. Per 10 off? I can't talk. 75% off. Where are you going? Girl, get back over here. She's tired. She's had enough. I mean, I don't like that enough to even spend 75% off on it. So, okay, antique shop's a bust today. That's totally fine. But we did that. That was on our goals. And the girl's tired. She's had enough. She's had enough of life. Maybe we ought to let her go to bed. And at least get it to the next day. She does have some wants, though. What are her wants today? I'm acquaintances with someone new and cook 3 meals and level up our cooking skill. Come here, chick. You got to let's take you a quick old little power nap. Let's get you a little bit less tired. All right, you was about to go to sleep. Let's let her sleep a little bit. And then let's do a couple of these wants before they reset. Because none of her stuff will like progress when she's tired. That is something that I don't. It forces you to like actually pay attention. Tired around people for 2 minutes sounds uncannily familiar. I know, right? Um, it's the one thing about the game, like it does sort of force you to pay attention to your needs. Like if you're tired and you're trying to do something, your need or your like goal or whatever in that will not progress. It won't. So if you're cooking and you're tired, too bad. Your cooking skill's not progressing. Or you have to go to the bathroom or you're dirty or hunger, whatever. Like it's not going to progress while you're doing that. So you have to take care of your need before you can progress a skill. Let her get a little bit. I don't want to go too much because I don't want the I don't want our goals to reset. All right, that's good enough. Let's wake you up. Come on, girl. Let's cook a bit. Let's cook 3 meals. Can you do that for me? Let's cook. We gotta get that cooking skill up. Let's make some butter toast. Let's make some. Oh, we gotta make it first. We can't add it. Paralives teaching people real life lessons, right? For real. All right, girl, make your butter toast. Get your bread. There we go. Put our wall down so we can see what she's doing. Make your toast, child. Make your toast. We gotta get that cooking skill up. She's gonna be taking care of folks. We got quite a few acquaintances already. Oh, and introducing Sammy down here. This is my para I've been playing with off stream so I can get used to the game. They are non-binary and they have progressed quite a bit. They have quite the life. And I can show you Sammy's house later. And Sammy and Narra. Sammy has a secret crush on Narra, but I don't know if Nara's gonna pursue Sammy or not. Narra doesn't know what she wants in life, so that just sort of happened that way. I didn't plan it that way. I wasn't making Sammy like for Narra or anything. I just made Sammy to make Sammy. So okay. So having her jam or her butter toast. Now we're gonna make some jam toast. Also fun fact, do not, okay, so like when you go on your little thing, do not cook anything that's in the orange or the red, or you will set your shit on fire. Don't do it. Okay, don't do it. I have set Sammy's house on fire like 5 times before I figured out that I can't do that. Also, the firefighters, hella bugged. They might have fixed it now, but sometimes you don't always put your fire out, and sometimes they don't always come and put your fire out. So I have been able to figure out that you can sell items that are on fire and the fire will go away and you'll get your money back for your item without it burning your whole house down. Otherwise, you're just kind of SOL. But they may fix that bug too. I don't know. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to do that. Come on, girl. Eat faster. We got shit to do. I will say they need to fix how long these paras eat. It's too long. Food with a fire hazard warning gold. Yes. Watch TV for 2 hours? That's about to reset, so no. She's so cute. Oh, and I figured out how to add clothes for her. I don't know if we figured that out on last stream or not, but I added some outfits for her. Some sleepy time stuff and some different outfits for her, so. I can't remember what we did on stream, the whole 9 yards, but. Girlfriend, come on. I ain't got all damn day. Thank you. Alright, so we got that one want fulfilled. Alright, we're just gonna put this in our inventory because we're not hungry, and we're gonna cook another jam toast real quick. So I figured out that even if you do, it doesn't matter what you cook. If you cook it and you're not hungry, you will not eat it, but you can put it in your inventory and it won't go bad. If you put it in your inventory. Damn, now she's tired. All right, hold on. Stop cooking. All right, we're just probably not going to get that womp. That's okay. We're just going to go to bed and we'll have to start over tomorrow. All right, girl, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Come on. Yep, another day, another story. What you got, Stella Poo? Motivation at work, or we can roll the dice with one of these. Let's see. Let's do motivation at work. That's fine, because she got real sad because she couldn't level up her work. Let's pick some new wants. Okay, we can get our cooking skills back, so that's fine. We'll do that. So your wants reset when you go to sleep at night. So every night they reset. There's already a mod where you can make that stop happening, but that's okay. So once we wake her up, ooh, successfully flirt. I doubt that's gonna happen, but we'll try. If we wake her up, we'll finish up the house a bit. What are you mad about? Oh, you gotta go potty. Girl, it's 2:30 in the morning. All right, whatever. Sometimes I gotta be going pee at 2:30 in the morning. Let's go. Let's go potty, homegirl. Let's go. Come on. Get up and go potty. Come on. Now take your funky ass back to sleep so you can get your bar full. Come on. Go back night-night. Hurry up. A high-end oven. I'm good. Clean something? Ain't nothing dirty, but we'll figure it out. It's like we got bills to pay. Look, a little Among Us stamp. You get to collect these too, by the way. Oh, they owe us money. Or no, we don't. It would be green. Never mind. Sometimes they owe you money, which I found, which is crazy. But yeah, so we have some taxes we had to pay and some whatnot. So we only owed $320, which is not too bad. And then let's check our new paper. Free yoga class today. All right. And then stop calling emergency services every time someone feeds chocolate buns to Stella. I mean, I would. Shit. All right. Brushing your teeth. Oh, can I set? You can't set sink types. That's okay. Girl, you're supposed to do that in a bathroom. But that's okay. At least you went and brushed your teeth. At least your teeth is clean. Why don't you take a shower real quick so you can be clean? And then let's have you a jam toast. Eat that. Oh, I have orchids in here. Let's sell these. Sell that. Okay. Take your shower. And then we are gonna, it says clean something, but nothing's dirty. And then we'll get to finishing the house real quick, and then we'll go do some gameplay, and then we'll wrap her up. Won't take me long for the rest of the house. I know exactly what I want to do with the living room and the office, and the bedroom's just going to be adding some decor, and then we're going to be done. I'm not going to change the color of her bed. We're keeping all that neutral for now. I thought about making it like dark and gloomy in there, but then I was like, nah. I might change the wall color to this same black wallpaper, but that's about it. Just because I think the black is prettier. And I might change this to black. I don't know. I don't want our whole house to be so dark and dingy, you know? But I do love the jewel tone thing we got going. Girlfriend, you eat way too fast. Just way too fast. Or way too slow, I mean, for me. Let's make you fast. So yeah, the time it takes for them to eat is way too slow. We do have to make a donation to the community center today to finish this up, and then we need to collect 5 gems, mushrooms, or artifacts. So I would like to finish this Discover the Town quest today. So, all right, let's go outside. Actually, you could just sit down. Can you just sit down while I finish cleaning or decorating your house? Let's see, what happy do we have? I don't want to buy an oven. We have an oven. All right, we got it. And I'm not changing that right now. Okay, let's finish setting up old girl's living room. But first, let me do a BRB because the coffee has kicked in and now I have to go potty. So I'll be right back, okay? BRB. Right. We are back. Got everything situated. We're good to go. Woke up my teenager because he should have been up a couple hours ago, but alas, here we are. Summertime, so no school. Yeah, I let him sleep in. But he needs to get his funky ass up. Alright, time to get a little living room area put in. I thought about doing like a traditional, like, put the TV on the wall, which I think I still might, but I might try to do like a little angular thing here, but I don't know if we have enough room. Let me see what that looks like. Let me see what it looks like if I angle, like if I use this space here as like an angle it. Let's give that a try. Let's try putting the TV here on an angle and see what this situation looks like. If we hate it, we nerf it and we make it along this wall. And here we go. Let's try it. Living room. Let's go with, that's coffee table. We need TV stand. Let's go with, I think I like this one because it's antique-y looking. Ooh, but it's quite big. Let's see. Might be okay anyway. Let's turn it. Alright, let me get this way. So, no, don't snap the wall, please. Stop that. I'm going to politely ask you to knock it off. Down Alt so it stops snapping. Hey man, pick up. Oh, don't you start. Are you really going to keep snapping to the wall? Thank you. Okay, maybe we could do that. Yeah, I don't hate that. I don't hate that. We'll change colors later. Let's just get the basic layout going and see what we can do. All right, so that's the TV stand. Let's get a TV. This one will be fine. Get it. Put back towards the back here so that we can put stuff in front of it. Perfect. Great, grand, wonderful. We love. Okay. And then how about a couch? I want something comfy looking. What is this? Oh god, that's a cactus. Do you see that? That is a cactus couch. Stop it. That's wild. What do you look like? Ooh, you look comfy, but you're too square. Alright, let me see. You're clearly modular. What do your pieces look like? That's different couch. Okay, but none of you have arms. You just have cushions. I don't know if I like that. Okay, so don't like that. What about you? What do your variations look like? Do any of you have arms? Yes, but... don't know if I like that either. Alright, let's just keep it simple. Let's try this. I feel like it looks so big, though. Let's turn it around. Let's see. Make it a little bigger. Do we make it a 3-seater? I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I think I hate it already, but let's try this one. I think if I had a little bit more space, it would make sense, but I don't, so. I also think it's one of those things where I need to pick a bigger dining room or a bigger living room. I think that's kind of where it's going to need to be. Or could still do something like that. Where we put it like here. Yeah, because I think we're just gonna have, or I think we're gonna run into the problem that maybe the dining room table situation was a little bigger than I needed it to be. That's okay. Let's try this. Let's put her right in the middle here. Yeah, I think our dining room might be a little too big. That's right. We can make it a winter smaller. There we go. Girl, we're gonna have to get you to stand up and move. Sorry about it. Why don't you come outside? Quit sitting. Go. Okay. No, that was not what I meant to do. There we go. I flew too close to the sun with the giant dining room. It's fine. There we go. Makes a little bit more sense spatially. I still don't think I can turn this sideways just because of how it sort of butts into this. So I still think this way is probably the best orientation to give the living area the most amount of space, which is fine. I'm totally fine with that. Now, my only gripe is, do I need to move these out a little? Yeah. Yeah. Do we keep it a 2-seater or do we make it just a little bigger? Yeah, 3-seater. Love that. I like her cute little couch. We're gonna cool this wood tone off just a little though. Oh my gosh, you can change the wicker. How cute. Cute. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, I love it. See what I mean? Like, everyone could have the exact same everything that I have in this house, and everyone's house will look different, because everyone's stuff could be completely different. I love that so much. That's so cute. Okay, but hold on. Now that we have given her some more space... Oh no! What did I do? Don't do that. Oh god, Jesus, that just scared the hell out of me. Let's save our game. Hold on. Oh, my heart just jumped out of my chest. Could you imagine if we had done all that and then everything just, like, blew up? Oh my god. I think I'd scream cry. I do kind of want her to have a nice, comfy, cozy couch, though. Yeah, we're gonna give her a nice, comfy, cozy couch. Remember, taking care of others. Taking care of herself. She has to be able to take care of herself. She's gonna take care of others. Yeah. I know this looks like it's really close to everything back here, and it kind of is, but... Let's see. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Okay. We'll change the couch color in a minute. I said we'd mess with colors later. End tables. Ooh, do we like this little? No. It's got to be something kind of small. Kind of small. Sure. Sure. Works for me. We want a coffee table. I feel like a coffee table is probably overkill for what we have going on here. Maybe we'll give her like a little ottoman. For her feetsies. Nope. Ottoman's too much. Maybe one little footstool. Yeah, I like that. There we go. Cute. One little poof. Cute. 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 Okay. Rug. Rug time. Rug time. Rug time. Do we love? We love. Or do we want like granny, old granny style? What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? I'm gonna say no to that. I think we're gonna go with this one. You need a decent sized area rug because your area rug needs to be able to get up under all the areas of your furniture. Scoot that over a little bit. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Cute. Oh my gosh, our house is so adorbs. I want to live here. Can we live here? We're gonna live here. Babe, we're moving into Paralives. Okay? Okay. He don't care. Okay, and we'll add some colorful pillows to the couch. And of course, we'll add plants. Oh, my headphone is like bothering my ear today. Okay. I'm gonna give her a little bit bigger of a TV, just a little bit. There we go. All right. Oh, that's right. We didn't take our curtains up. So we hang our curtains high in this house. There we go. See what I mean? Like, that just changes it visually. It makes everything look taller, even though I just chose, like, a standard height for most things. Like, if you look outside, like, that's the height of her house, her walls. Like, her windows look like they're already quite high off the ground, but in here, they don't look that high. But now everything looks better. Visually, it just looks taller and prettier and nicer. Take them curtains up, girl. Pick them up. There we go. All right, let's change the color of our entertainment center. Keeping that nice, pretty wood tone. We could go with a color, but I think I like the wood tone. And I think we can change the actual finish of the wood too. Give it like a fun finish. Which, again, Sims who? We don't know her. Which I kind of love that one. It's like very visually appealing. I also love this like chevron style. Let's see. I think we're gonna go with... I want some texture on it, so let's go with... I like the chevron. I think it's different. Add some texture to it. Ooh, hang on. Can I change the handles? I can. Let's warm them up a little. Ooh, not pink. Hello. Go back that way, please. Not necessarily gold, but just not stark. There we go. Cute! Love. Cute, cute, cute. Alright. Now we're gonna go hog ham wild with some big old plants and a floor lamp, because if Amanda were here, she would say the big light is illegal. So we need big old floor lamp. And look, they have funny leg lamp. I like this one. And I also like this one. I also like that one, but it's kind of wild, so maybe that guy. That guy. Ooh, this one's pretty. Let's go with that. Let's make you bigger. And stick you in the corner. And pick you a pretty color. We're gonna pick you our purple color, maybe. Make this our 572A 7C. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, that's that. It puts the dark. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can adjust that. That makes that dark purple there. So that's fine. What if we also added... Edit. What if we also made this color green? What if we made it wild? It's too bright. I lied. Ooh, that's fun. Why not? It's fun. It's ugly, but it's fun. Still think that green is kind of like... It's a little much. That's better. Okay, plants. We need biggins. Ooh, that's two biggins. Is it though? Is that two biggins? It might be. It's a little too crazy. We don't really have the space for that. Ooh, Monstera. We need a Monstera. These are the most finicky damn things to keep alive. But our girl's a kitchen witch. She can do it. I have la faith. But you can't be clipping outside the window, though. Let's get you to where you're not clipping outside the window. There we go. Yeah. Monstera. But let's put it over here. Kind of like in the lamp. Like the lamp's growing out of it. It's kind of crazy. Hold on. That's kind of wild. I don't know about all that. Yeah, I don't love that. I don't want the lamp growing out of it. We clipping out the window? No. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna put a smaller guy, like the smaller guy here. How about that? There we go. That way we can still tell that a lamp lives there, but yeah, there we go. That's better. And maybe we'll put one more boy here. Our little rule of threes. Yeah, love that. We'll change pot colors here in a minute. And then we need like one of these guys, but like bigger. And like right there. And then maybe one of these guys. Yeah. And then maybe one of like a money tree. Nah. One of these guys. Yeah. Are we clipping? No. Can I scoot you back without clipping? Yeah. Cool. Alright, but what do I need to do with you? Make you bigger, make you smaller? Yeah. Make you a little bigger. There we go. Yeah. Love. Because you know her house is full of plants. You know it is. Because, like, why wouldn't it be? Right? Right. Okay. We're going to keep this white, because I feel like we do need white. Now, let's get going with some fun colors. We'll do a black. We're going to keep this one like this. Let's see. No, we don't want black. Let's turn it like that color. Let's make, this is a double color, so let's turn this one. I feel like we do need a little bit of blue, so let's make this one. Let's edit this, and let's make the top a deep navy blue. Like that jewel tone navy blue we had going on earlier. Yeah, like that. And then we'll adjust this bottom to not be so, like, stark. But brighter. You know? How about just a pretty bright blue? Let's see. Where's this? 6FA, 6FA. Oh, perfect. I can do that. 6 fur, 6 fur. Nope. 6 fur, 6 fur. There we go. That's pretty. And then we'll make this one. There we go. I know you and the hubby are moving in there, but is there a spare room, perhaps space for a tent on the grass? That too? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Yes, we will make room, Lavender. There, we will build guest space. How about that? Absolutely. There's always room. In a fictional space, we can do whatever we want. So, yes, is the answer to that question. Opposite of yellow is purple, so yes, we do need a purple, but I want to adjust this purple. Yeah, let's make it our purple and see what it looks like. I don't know if I want it to be our purple. 572C. No, 572A. 7C. Ooh, but I do kind of like it. Yeah, let's do it. Yep, 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 yep. Love. Alright. So there's that. Let's put a couple pillows on the house. Or on the house. Let's put pillows on the house. You want to put pillows on the house? Let's put pillows on the house. Also, there's a picture pillow, which I kind of want to mess with, so let's do that. So you can put a picture on this pillow. Another cool thing about pillows, or about pictures, period, is that you can upload your own pictures to this game to put in the art on the walls. Which is so cool, if you ask me. Alright, so like if you go down here, you can hit this and upload any picture you want. And they are in a collab with Among Us right now, so we could totally have an Among Us pillow if we wanted to. But she's not a gamer chick, so... Like, I could Google right now, like, some witchy thing and slap it on the pillow if I wanted to. Or I could have a kitty cat pillow, which I might do. But I like our goose, so I was thinking of putting one of our little geese on a pillow. I kind of like this one with the hat, but I also like our flower girl. But I might do this one. And then our cute little flower pillow. This little one right here. Hey, me. Quit clipping through the couch. Knock it off. You're just a little smaller. No, I'm not, because what kind of freaking couch cushion is that? Alright, no, you're clipping. You're pissing me off. Stop that. Maybe a back roll thing? No. No, this one. Stop it. Stop. Why are you all clipping through the damn couch? Knock that off. Fine. Just a regular one, then. Why are you clipping through the couch? Stop a piecing me off. I have to make you a little bigger. And turn you around. There we go. I needed to turn you around. Stop clipping through the fucking couch. It doesn't want to go on the back of the couch like that. That's the problem. But then we're blocking our pretty ducky face. I guess I'll just put it here. That's fine. And then... Ooh, where's that blankie? Go back to all. Stop that. Blankie! That goes on like that. There was another one that like hangs over things. Hold on. I shall find. I shall find. I shall find. We are going to get one of these on the wall too. Smack it there before I forget. There we go. Where is Blanky? Oh, and I want one of those up somewhere too while I'm at it. And some incense, because why not? Where is Le Blanky? Is it this one? No, that's curtains. What are you? Straw? Ow. Stop that. I know it's in here. I know it is, because I remember seeing it earlier. Lines. I could just search it. That would be the easy thing to do, wouldn't it? But I don't remember exactly what it was called. Let's see. Blanket. There it is. But will it hang over couch arm? How do? Hold on. Hold on. Let me see how do. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Is that how do? Looks a little weird and clippy, but... Yeah, there it goes. Oh, I love that. Yeah? And then we can make that a pretty color. Maybe we can make that our pretty purple color. 572A7C. Yes. Oh, I love... Save. We're saving before we lose all this progress. Okay. That is so cute. Okay. Let's get some... I think I wanted to put this on the wall behind the TV. I think that's what I wanted to do. Make it just a little smaller so that it fits back here. Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. Cute. I don't want it stark white though because it's not gonna look right. Love that pink. That dusty pink color. Okay. And I was gonna decorate. This is kind of like our collage wall. So let's collage wall it up. I was gonna use our pride flag as our centerpiece. I'm gonna make it a little smaller because I feel like the dimensions they have it looks a little pixely and glitchy. So we're gonna make it just a little smaller. Get rid of that. I'm gonna put that kind of center as much as possible. And of course, Kitty Cat. And moon. That there. We're gonna hang this here. Take it easy here. I'm gonna move this a little out. Try to get things... Collage walls don't have to be precise. That's kind of the nature of a collage wall, but I try to space things as best I can. Art. Wall hangy thingies. I liked this cute record. And then I liked this, but I kind of wanted to make it smaller and kind of make it a centerpiece. Like here above the pride flag. Because, I don't know. You find dead animal things in witchy houses. This down a little. There we go. Some witchy houses. I don't like to have dead animal things in my house, but... Whoop, stop that. String lights. That's cute. We need one more little something over here. Art. Let's go back to art. Can I not make you any smaller? Stop that. we don't. I guess we could just spread this out a little. Just get rid of a record. I could put something like longer over here. Let's see. We'll figure it out. Ooh, a sword. Let's put a sword on the wall. Does it make any sense? Absolutely not. Is it cool as hell? Yes. Why not? I'm leaving it there. Why? Because I can. We're leaving it on the wall. Does it make any sense in this decor? No. But is it cool? Yes. That's there. It's staying there. Okay, now we need to give old girl a little office space. So let's get her a desk set up right quick. This will be too easy. It's going to be real simple. She's getting this cutesy little mid-century desk. Right here. We're going to go to bookshelves. She's going to get a cutesy little shelf on either side, like this here. Yeah, just like that. Scoot her desk in between it. She's gonna get her a little desk chair. Nope, that's a dining room. I hate the office chairs, they're ugly. Let's get her a regular chair. Like a cutesy little chair. Like this one. Love. Get her a little rug for underneath it, because we must anchor all things with rugs. All things anchored with rugs in this house. Ooh, you're cute. It's one of the 10 Commandments. All things anchored with rugs in this house. Is it too big? Possibly. Do we care? No. No, we don't. Does it match the aesthetic? Yes. Yes, it does. Okay, she needs a computer. She needs a corn-puter. And she needs to keep it simple. She don't need anything crazy. She ain't that techie, nor does she care. She just needs something to get her work done with. So, a cutesy little laptop it is. And then a girl needs somewhere to sit down and take off her shoes. So we're going to give her a little entryway. Bench. And I saw this thing and had to have it in here. Color that it is and all. Perfection itself. Cutesy little bench. And what's one more plant for good measure, right? Because I don't think there's anything anywhere in anyone's handbook that says one can have too many plants. Last I checked. Could be wrong. Maybe we put our Murney tree here. Yeah, I like our Murney tree here. Money tree. We're gonna put a little bitty baby table by the door. And a little shoe rack right here. We're gonna shorten this bench just a little bit. Put it right here, directly under the window, and I'm gonna put a little shoe rack and a little baby table. Okay, I need surfaces, and I need a table, and I need a tiny table. Like this here, and I'm gonna make you teensy. This, and I need to drop my interior walls. You don't need to be that teensy. Come here. Do I want you to be round? No, I don't. And actually, I want you to be an end table. That's what I decided. We need to go to bedroom. That's what we need to do. End table. I want you to be an end table, and I want you to look like... What do I want you to look like? I want you to look like that. That's what I want you to look like. No, I don't. I lied. That's not tall enough. Watch me lie to all of you. Okay? Watch me do it. Watch me do it with a straight-ass face. Is it still too short? Oh, that table is hella clipped right into the side of that. Whoops. I feel like that's just too short. The duck table is everything. It's giving me life. What about this guy? Yeah, it's probably not much taller, but to me it feels like it is. Just thinking like a little entryway table, but maybe we give that a rest for now. I know I need a shoe rack, so let's go shoes. Somewhere for girlfriend to put her shoes. Love. Okay. Now let's get girlfriend some shoes for her shoe rack. Oops, not the whole thing. Maybe we don't turn the whole thing around. Just the shoesies. Thank ya. And the slippers, because a girl's gotta have a good pair of slippers. And the heels. Do we need the heels? The heels are gonna go on the bottom. Put the sneaks up there. The heels down here, because she ain't gonna be wearing them all the time. And we'll leave some space, because I didn't need it before. Okay. And then we're gonna put... We'll find something to put here. Don't worry about it. I feel like this wall needs a mirror. Or maybe... Ooh, maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll put a mirror here. Or maybe we'll put it here. I think we'll put it here on this wall so we can check ourselves out before we leave. Mirror. Or do we like the squiggly one? No. A little too modern. I love this one, but it's a floor one, so we can't be doing all that. Let's just go with this. Let's get it as centered as we can in our wall. We're gonna put it about here. Ooh, stop that. We can only make you bigger. We can't make you dimensionally different. That's a bummer, and I can't make you bigger at all. Okay, you're bugged. You are bugged out. What about you? What can I do with you? Ooh, you're gorgeous. Oh my god, shut your mouth. That's beautiful. Oh yeah, that's what we're doing with this entire wall. Bouncing light around a house with a giant mirror? Yes, please. But not into our bathroom. There we go. Love. Get actually in the middle of the wall. That would be nice. Love. Cute. What did I say? Sims 2? Right? Isn't that what I said? Okay, save. Before we lose everything again. I love that we've officially hit 3 hours in stream, and I still don't feel like I've been sitting here for 3 hours doing this. Okay. We're almost done, though. Alright. I wish there was, like entryway clutter. There's no keys. I tried searching, like, entry, too, but that didn't give me much. Let's see. Some hobby stuff, too. I think I am gonna just go with the little table right here by the door. I feel like I need something. Ooh, hold on. What about the tree stump? Oh my god, I love that. Yeah, tree stump it is. I'm gonna make this mat a little smaller so that it makes sense to be where it is. There we go. Tree stump is adorbs. And what are we gonna put on it, you ask? A little ducky plant. And I was hoping for, like, some life clutter of some kind. And this cat's gonna live somewhere in the house. On top of the fridge. We'll change the color of those. And maybe a little picture. Let's put... Okay. Cute. We're gonna pretend like that's where we put our keys and stuff when we come in the house. That's what we're gonna pretend like, okay? Cute. Is that not adorbs? It's adorbs. Alright. That's the entry done with that area. Let's do... Oh! Our little cactus friend can go in here. Some mushies. Turn you around. And then do a drapey boy over here. And a skull, because I can. And picture. Nope, that's a wall one. Incense? And some books there. We'll do incense maybe on the desk. Yeah, love that. Let's see. Put this here. Let's take up some big wall space. These flowers are huge. Let's see. Let's see what else we got going on here. Ooh, that in the bedroom. Maybe a little bit. Oh god, that cactus is huge. Some pottery. We're just basically just putting shit on the shelves for now. We just want to get some stuff up here so that it doesn't look like there's nothing there. Throw some books up there. Fill up these shelves. Okay. Make our cactus friend a little smaller. And we'll do like a cutesy little stack of books like this, because our girl can't be perfect, right? And then we're gonna do like a big row of them here. And a big row of them down here. She's a learned bitch, okay? She's gotta have lots of books. Because she's just smart. She's real smart. A learned bitch is she. So books she must have. And then, let's see. We're just gonna pile the books on this shelf. I know it's not the most aesthetic thing in the world, but... Books, plants, candles, yes. Alright. I actually have something very similar to this in my house. Okay. Alright. Bedtime, lady. Let's adjust your bed a smidgen. Kinda love the blue. Let's just duplicate this. I'm not changing much. We're gonna leave the sheets alone, I think. Throw blanket. Let's make throw blanket black. And let's leave the frame the way it is. We'll leave the blanket black. And I think we're gonna change the wallpaper color to match the wallpaper in the rest of the house. Okay. I'm gonna make this a little bigger. We're going to go back to our clutter. Oh, I know she doesn't have a closet, but does she need one? She's a dresser. It'll be fine. She doesn't have that many clothes. Is what it is. We're gonna do bedroom. Let's go to bedroom. Why am I blanking on there? Bed. I'm like, where the hell is the bedroom? I want to find that cutesy little... Ooh, that's wild. You're cute. So we'll throw a lamp here. We'll do... No. Let's see. I know that I had... Where was my salt lamp? That's what I wanted. Salt lamp. Nuke that. And then we want art. Let's get some art on the walls. Nope, don't like it. That's pretty. The puppy dog is cute. Also, I would like to, at some point, like, make them friends and maybe, like, get some art from Sammy or something, because Sammy's an art guy. My other para that I made. That's pretty. It is just a bedroom, so it doesn't have to be perfection. What is my time of day? 8 o'clock. Let's go noon. There we go. Let's deepen up my frame color. All right. Plant. That's pretty. Thanks, Lily. Had one of these forever for my husband's mom's funeral. It lived forever till I made the mistake of repotting it, and then it died, and I felt fucking awful. Because I repotted it, and it died. They do not like to be repotted. Leave them alone. They like to be pot-bound. You ever think your peace lily is getting too big and it needs a bigger pot? It does not. Leave it alone. It will die. They hate being repotted. Well, I take that back. They don't mind being repotted as long as you keep their root ball tight. They don't like having space. Or at least mine didn't. She freaked out and died. Or Donna. God bless her. She didn't make it. I want a tree. No, not that kind of tree. It's too big of a tree. Ooh, fiddly fig. That'll work. Also finicky as hell to keep alive. I would most likely die in a bedroom like this, but who cares? Anchor. Oh, I know what I had in here. I had a big old mirror on the wall. I had this. That's what I had. Yes, I like that better. This does not have to be fancy-dancy. This is a bedroom. All she's going to do is sleep in here. But it does have to be cute. And maybe one little cutesy picture on her nightstand. Or something. Like... of, like, a pet or something. Who knows? That she might one day have. We'll just do a sunflower for now. Let's put the curtains up to the ceiling where they belong. And then we'll just do like a big art print over here of some kind. Are you really that tiny? Okay, well, never mind. Do the kitty cat. Cat. I'm a kitty cat. And it sense. That's old as hell. If anyone remembers that. No, don't like that either. Help. What do? Let's see. Oh, here. That's pretty. We'll put that on the wall. That's good enough for now. Bedroom does not have to be crazy. And then we need a rug, because what do we do in this house? Everything in this house must be anchored with a rug. That's right, folks. We were listening. Well done. Well done. We were listening. Let's see. We will do... I think I'm going to do the same rug I have out here, but change the color slightly, because it's really pretty rug and I like it. Make you bigger. And rotate you just a little because you're not right. Much like me. Not right in the head. Okay, colors. So I think you're navy blue right now, and I would like you to not be. No, that is god-awful. Absolutely not. That's pretty. I don't mind that. What are you and why did you get there? There we go. What color were you before? This one? Duplicate. Alright, let's go for... Instead of this gray... Let's put our green in it. Love that. Love that. Good enough. Okay. I think we're done. I think that's the house, folks. That's it. This is Narra's house. Kitchen Witch Cottage. Let's do a quick flyover. Alright, so this is the exterior. For reference. So here's our property. Okay, we're gonna go over top. We're gonna drop her down. Here's our top-down view. Let's close this menu. There we go. So there's our top-down view. Here's our entryway, our little office space, her bedroom, dining room, living room, bathroom, kitchen. Let's do a zoom in on the kitchen and dining. Let's drop our interior wall. Bathroom. Cute. Kitchen. Little story, my housekeeper polished my floors yesterday. They've never been polished. Concrete floors. I've fallen twice today from slipping. Now both my brain cells are fully functional again. Oh my gosh, Lavender, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Oh, that sucks. I'm glad your floors are clean, though. I'm the housekeeper, and so is my husband, and so are my children. We don't have one of those. Okay. But that sucks. I'm so sorry you fell. Okay, so here's our little cute little kitchen witch kitchen. Modern kitchen witch kitchen with our dried herbs. Aw, thank you. And our little kitty cat on the fridge that we will someday own. She will have a cat. Once animals become available in game. Alright, let's put our interior walls back up. So here's our little collage wall. Gotta represent for the community. Which I am a member of, by the way. I might be married to a man, but that don't mean shit. You can't always assume. And then we have... Not that anyone was assuming, I'm just saying. I am very bi. Very. Okay. So here's the bedroom. Cutesy. Simple. Peaceful. Serene. Nice good night sleeps. Our beautiful freaking mirror. I need this mirror in my house. I need this mirror so bad in my house. And these little shelves. Here's our little desk area. Let's drop that just so you can see it. She got it in her mind to polish them after she washed them. I was in town, so I couldn't stop her, but I'm fine. Yes, just reminded that I'm not 20 years old anymore. Same. Big same. Add 16 years to that. And I feel every frickin' year of it. Alright, so that's Narra's house. Alright, let's do a little bit of gameplay. And then we're gonna wrap her up for the day, because we're damn near 4 hours into stream, so... But I'm having too much fun. It's not the first 4-hour stream I will have done. It's not difficult to do when you're building, man. Alright, it's early in the morning. Looks like we got a cloudy day. What's our want? We get to clean something, but there ain't nothing to clean in our house today. So, let's see. Buy an oven. We're not doing that, girl. Find something else to want. Alright, so what was our stream goals again? Let's remind myself here. We finished the house, so we can check that off, which I will do. We gotta make a friend. And visit the antique shop, flower shop, and general store. Okay, so let's go visit the antique shop. Actually, while we're right here, let's see if we can make any donations real quick to the community center. So that's the museum. So can we make any donations today to the community center? If not yet, there's some things we can collect. And then we can try to make our donation. And then maybe we'll see if we can find Sammy. I think Sammy's at work right now, but ooh, looks like we need to donate some food. We've done the mushroom donation already. We haven't made enough food to donate that yet. It's not yet, it looks like. That's fine. That's totally fine. But let's collect this. There's also an option to, like, in the tracker to keep track of what I've donated. I don't know that I'm going to get that granular with it because A, I just don't know if I care enough to do that, and B, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I want to get that granular with it. It might be helpful for me to do that, but I don't know if I can. Sometimes it's easy for me. This is a really fun stream. Very like, oh, thank you. Sometimes it's helpful for me to get very granular and very like into things like that. Sometimes it's not. There's also a bunch of stuff we can like repair around and that will up our skills, but it does cost money when we repair things, so. Ooh, no, don't do that. Just collect it, please. Thank ya. Alright, and let's visit the flower shop. We can get a free plant every day from the flower shop too, by the way. Let's check our board while we're at it. Some water. Believe it or not, when I'm done with this, I'm gonna go sit down in my recliner and keep playing. Oh, destroy 3 sandcastles or a fire safety drill. Start a fire and extinguish it. It's up to you if you want to take the risk. Yeah, we have to, because I have to level her up, but we're gonna do this strategically. We're not doing it today though, but we'll at least we'll have it. That's a long-term thing we can do, so that doesn't have to be done in a certain amount of time. Oh, flower shop's not open yet, so we can't visit flower shop yet. Looks like we only donate one more thing, but let's talk to Lily. Let's talk to Lily. Can't go here. Why can't I go here? Talk to Lily. Oh, because Lily's leaving for work. Lily. What the hell? Why you gotta be going to work when I'm trying to talk to you? Who down here? Who this? Florence. Hi, Florence. Let's go talk to Florence. Okay. We can definitely go destroy some sandcastles. Sandcastles, though.
Lino? Chechu. Hupi. Locomotico. Tiku. Ibo. Kuki. Mikino. Moritito. Topo.
These flowers are pretty.
Baki. Yeno. Lume. Hilafitafi. Turi. Chiku.
Florence, I dig your style, girl.
Mapi. Tubudi.
Might have made us a little too booty popping. Either that or it's just this shirt.
Baki.
Destroy the sandcastles, crush the hopes and dreams of little children. Why is that a quest? Sandcastles becoming villainously sentient? They might be. They might be. Oh, they might be. I don't know. It gives us level up points, so we're gonna do it, but yeah. I won't destroy any that people are actively making. It'll just be ones that have been left around. Because it is vile. Become friends with Florence. Yeah, let's become friends with Florence. I love that. I love old people. Old people is some of my good friends. My grandma's my best friend. I love my grandma. She doesn't live near me anymore. She lives in Florida, which is like several many states away from me. But, which is a very old person American thing to do. But come on, girl, talk faster. That's another thing. It do be taking way too long for these people to talk to each other. Let's ask about Florence's job. She unemployed. Good. You better be retired, lady. See what I mean? Like, look at this. It's just taking forever. Even on mega speed. Let's discuss food. What'd that say? Oh, okay. I guess that was bugged. Or it just didn't grant us anything. No, we're not going to flirt with Florence. We learned on the train that Florence is in a relationship, so we're not going to flirt with Florence. Florence has been married for 30-something years to her wife, who I can't remember the name of right now. Joke about nuclear energy. What? Whatever. Oh, she liked that. Florence liked that joke. Whatever that was a good joke, whatever it was. It was a damn good joke. We killed that. We killed that joke. Oh, I didn't mean to hit pause. Whoops. Oh, there's Stellapoo. They bond by spending some happy moments together. Plus one friend. Yeah! Cool, so we fulfilled that want because we became her friend. Heck yeah. Ooh, I've got to work in an hour. Alright, Florence. It was nice talking to you, girl. We got to go. I gotta find one more thing to do. One more thing. So, let's see. Let's go down the beach. Let's go down the beach. What that? What the hell? Oh, buried chest! Girl, go get it! Hurry on! On your ass! What in it? What's in it? Hurry, hurry, hurry! Show me, show me, show me! What do we get? A self-portrait? Ah, ugh. I don't want that shit. Another one. Better be better than a damn self-portrait. Girl, did you go to work? Get up here, homegirl. Dig this up. Can you not come up here? Can't go there. Then what the hell is it up there for? Can I go here? Why the hell not? Alright, whatever. Being dumb. Okay, where's the beach? Hold on. That's a beach. Ooh, this property would be nice for like a beachy sim. A beachy para. There's the beach. Can we come to the beach, please? I got sandcastles to destroy. Destroy. Not build. No, we don't want to build. We're destroying. We're being a menace to society right now. Destroy. Is there any more to destroy that are pre-built? Those two. Nope. Looks like I'm gonna have to build one to destroy it or wait till someone else builds one. Can I build a sandcastle before I go to work? In enough time to destroy it? We'll see. Doubtful, but we'll see. So we fulfilled one of my goals for the day, which was make one new friend. Can I destroy it? I can destroy it! Girl, you're gonna be late for work. Go. Quit building that damn sandcastle. Okay, well. Make another new friend. What else can we do? Is that it? Okay. Well. I think we're good for today. I think we've done the thing that we wanted. Well, actually, hang on. Let's zoom her through work. Let's go to the flower shop and the general store, and then we'll be done. That's what we'll do. We'll come destroy this sandcastle, and then we'll do what we're gonna do. Let's get her done. We're almost done for the day. Zoom her through work. I don't know what this looks like a bakery. And then while she's at work, let's kind of look around because I know the gym's over here. So there's the gym. There's two restaurants here. This is someone's house. This is a property that's for sale. Another property someone owns already, and there's some more for sale properties. Oh, I will show you where Sammy's house is while she's at work. That's what we can do. Where's Sammy's house? It is actually right across the street from Narra's. So, let me get oriented. Girl, what the hell is me doing? Okay, right here. There's Sammy's house. We'll switch to Sammy real quick and see what Sammy's up to. So this is... No, that's not Sammy's house. Oh, Sammy's at work. Sammy's at work. Put me back on Sammy's house now. What the hell? What the hell? It moved me to him. There we go. There's Sammy's house. Okay, so Sammy has this whole building, which when I first got it, it was just this middle floor that was like ready to go and like pre-done. And so I wasn't sure if I could utilize the other 2 floors. So I only built on this middle floor. And then I was like, wait a minute. He keeps coming in and hanging out down here before he goes up here. I think I have this whole building. And I did. So top floor is Sammy's bedroom. And Sammy's an artist, so I don't have a ton of stuff on the walls because I need Sammy to make some more stuff to put on the walls. But this is very, like, artsy-fartsy house, right? So this is Sammy's house. So this is his upstairs. This bathroom. And Sammy is, like, progressed enough to where I'm ready for him to have, like, a relationship, so I very much made this, like, big enough for 2 paras. I don't know if they'll have a family. If they do, they might adopt. But yeah, I don't know what they'll do. I haven't decided what they'll end up doing, but they're an artsy-fartsy sim para. I keep saying sim para. And then this middle section is the kitchen. Who are you and why are you in Sammy's house? I'm sorry. Kareem? Kareem. Kareem? Who are you and why are you in Sammy's house? What? I'm sorry. The Flabbers are Kareem? Sammy, you're not even home. You're at work. What happened? Was things happening? Yes. Hold on. I'm sorry. The Flabbers be gasted. Where is Kareem? Do we even know you? You're an acquaintance. We're not even your friend. How did you get here and why? And now you're in here taking a poop on my toilet. Do you hear him in here grunting on this toilet? Oh no, you're doing push-ups in my bathroom floor. Boy, get out of my house. Sir, I don't know you. Get out of my house. Did you have like a one-night stand or something, dude, and I didn't realize it? Dude, bro? What is happening? By the way, dude is like a gender-neutral term for me, dude, bro. And so is girl. For some reason, I say dude, bro, girl all the time. It's like, what in the actual? Get the hell out of my house, Kareem. Who are you? They're not supposed to do shit when you're not home. So how this happened, I don't know. They're not supposed to like be doing stuff like that. They're not supposed to be progressing in that way when you're not playing in the household, I thought. Maybe I thought very wrong. I don't know things, I guess. I don't know things. But anyway, this is Sammy's house. With Kareem in it, who don't belong here. Anyway. Not supposed to. Well, he did some shit, right? Yeah, they done did some shit. They done did some shit, I guess. And then this is Sammy's living room area. So again, blank walls because Sammy is an artist. So I'm gonna wait till we've got some more paintings that I can put up on the walls. I just was working on this last night, so yeah, this is Sammy's house. So, and Sammy had a lot more money, but I like made it. I did not cheese any of this money. So Sammy's been working the ass off. So I think when I started like building all of this, there was like 31 paradigms or something like that. But anyway, let's go back to Narra real quick before I swear. I don't know what these people be up to. All right, Narra, let's get this done. Sammy done had me all flustered. Sorry, girl. Sorry, girl. Sammy got me all flustered. Over here, be doing all sorts of crazy shit when I'm not paying attention. Out here, messing up romances and whatnot, if that's what he's doing. Either that or Kareem just walked up in our house and was like, hey, fam, what up? Can I borrow your bathroom? cool. We earned $300. Alright, what did I say I wanted to do? We gotta go finish doing sandcastles. Girl, don't go home. We got shit to do. It's 5 o'clock. Let's go do our sandcastles stomping. Let's go be a frickin' menace. Hang on, are you built? Build. Let's go. Come on, come finish this. Come get her done. Girl, why are you running? No, come on over here. Build it so we can then destroy it. At least we're destroying our own, not somebody else's. Can I destroy you yet? No. There we go. Destroy. Okay. Nice. Did I do it? Did I do it? Okay, now I gotta find this person. And we're gonna talk with them. We're gonna turn in this quest. Cool. Alright, quest turned in. Now, let's see. Oh, we got an upgrade at work, too. So, we're rank 1 at work right now. Our mood's good, cooking's good. Our perks right now are good to go. Let's see. What can we do? We can rank up. Or, ooh, finish 1 hour later with no extra pay. No thanks. And no thanks. We're gonna rank up. That's what we're gonna do. So we can earn some more cash. Alright. Level up cooking skill. Let's do that. Even though it's not really gonna matter because we're not gonna have time to do all that today. Alright, so we did that. We turned in that quest. What else we got going on here? Breadwinners moving along. Alright, let's go finish my goals for the day, which was we've already made 1 new friend, so we can check that off. And then we just need to do the flower shop and the general store. So the flower shop is over here. Let's go in here and get us a plant. Come in. We're gonna get that so we can get it for free. Quit talking to her. I want to go to the flower shop and get this plant. Let's go. Okay, we did it. Alright, so flower shop's done. We did the antique shop earlier. Now we gotta go to the general store. So we call it around here the Dollar General. The Dollar General. Dollar General. Okay, so we're gonna visit this. And in here, we can kind of see what the new things are going to be. There's a couple of things in here you can buy. And then also there's like a little recipe book on the counter where you can get 2 new recipes from every day. It costs money to do it, but you can still do it. Come on, load the lot. You can do it. Come on. There we go. All right. So you can kind of see, and they also are kind of like teasing the things that are coming soon too. So like you can see that like we're going to be getting farming stuff soon. And these are like mushroom growing things. So you can buy these to grow mushrooms. You can buy kitchen stuff for cheaper here. And there's like water recyclers and things like that you can buy. And you can see that this is like pet stuff coming soon. And farm animal stuff that they're teasing. But here's our recipe book. That's what I wanted to do. I want to learn 2 new random recipes. And every time we play, we have to do this because she's a cooking girl. So we've got to come get our recipes every time. So I know every time we play, we're going to have to spend $200. So just got to keep that in mind. All right, girl, go home. That's enough. We done did the thing today. Okay, so let's get her home. Let's get her settled. All right. She's got... Why are you doing push-ups outside your door, ma'am? Get your funky ass in here. Let's see. Made and... what's this? Level up cooking skill. Let's have her cook something real quick. Just real quick. Let's see. Let's make some more jam coach. Ooh, listen, we got a paella recipe, but it's a level 8, so we can't be doing all that shit right now. We will set our shit on fire. I guess we have to set our shit on fire at some point, but I'm not doing that right now, because if I burn all this down after I just did this, I'll cry. Come on. Cook real quick. That didn't level up shit. Don't know why, but it didn't. That's fine. Oh, look, you're doing your dishwasher. That works. That's good to know. All right, well, I'm gonna put you to sleep now, even though you're not that tired. Go to sleep, girl. All right, so we're gonna call it here. We're gonna save. We're gonna pop over to ParaPal. We're gonna add a new entry. Okay, let's hop over to ParaPal. Oh god, not my camera. That's okay. Not my frozen camera. Lol. Let me get Potato Cam in here. That was funny as hell. All right. So here is our new entry. So the date is, what is the date? 5/31, not 21. 26. We finished, can't type, finished the house, made a new friend. We ranked up in our job, so we're level 2 now. Let's see, what else did we do? And we did a couple of townie requests. Uh-oh, I don't want AI, thank you. Destroyed sand castles. Okay, let's see. Goal for next time. Obviously, I want to play some more. So let's see if next time we can actually get some more cooking done. So let's see if we can level up her cooking skill by 2 next stream. At least by 2 next stream. That's my only goal for next stream. I want to get her leveled up by 2. So we'll see if we can do that. And then we'll see just what we get up to next time. I feel like that's good enough for now. So, because my just chatting is gonna be messed up too, because I don't have Potato Cam hooked up to that, we're gonna end her here. Thanks for hanging out. This was very fun and a very long stream. And there will be more of this. But we will be in full playtime next time. We've got lots of things for Narra to do. I want to send her along. It's been lots of fun. Thank you. Good luck with the week until we catch you again. Thank you. Yeah, Tuesday, I think, is when I will be back, and we'll be back in Dragon Age, in the Emerald Graves this time, I think, for Dragon Age. So I will have that scheduled up and ready to go soon. Maybe tomorrow I'll put it up. But yeah, until Tuesday, and then next Sunday we will have some more fun with Nara. Bye. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time.